Fourth Arcana reveals one D&D cleric, removes race.
No,
they're not gonna use the word race anymore. It's gonna be species or heritage.
Well, it's not going to be either. It's rather, it's not going to be species. They're not set in stone about species. They're just removing race as a definition. Probably going to go with ancestry or something along those lines because that sounds more high fantasy-esque. Whatever. I mean, like, a dungeon master can call it race at their table if they want to. It doesn't matter. What they are changing, which grinds people's gears a little bit, is the whole.
What the fuck is going on? Sorry.
I don't know. But what is interesting is that they're making the cleric spell spiritual weapon. They're making it not concentration anymore. So
it never was concentration.
Well, it wasn't concentration. Now they're making it so it is concentration. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's fucking stupid.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
It's pretty strong. Like,
all right, I gotta go. I can't play tonight.
Bye.
I gotta go write a strongly worded letter.
Third week in a row. I'm gonna go sleep then. All right, bye. Thank you so much for showing up for like 5 minutes. I'll.
What are they fucking thinking?
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
Keep the
I
rules.
care. Clerics are great.
Eric.
You'd be like, hey, that spiritual weapon you got there? I don't fucking like it. I'm gonna nerf it into the ground. Like, why?
It's not nerf. Well, it's nerf, but it's not like
It's nerf.
it's breaking. It's breaking the spiritual weapon. Still pretty strong.
Sponsored?
I mean, not really though. Like, unless they up the damage, it's like you do an extra d6. And you can move it and do whatever. It's like I could cast 1,000 better spells than that.
It was always like clerics should be support and spiritual weapon was their sort of, well, you do damage anyways with a bonus action. It was like the balance. Yeah. They're changing it now. I mean, like, we'll see if it sticks. If it doesn't stick, well, people can be like me and just not believe in one D&D or whatever they're going to call it when it does release. I'm going to just stick to 5e and play it for years. Anyway, I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Let's do this.
As gamers say, let's go.
That makes me big angry.
Uppies?
I'm gonna go drink some milk.
Okay. Deep within a natural stone grotto encrusted in mirror-smooth ice, the blood of dragons soaks the ground, the snow at your feet. Lying upon the cracked surface of a frozen stream, the gargantuan matron's body sprawls 5 people in length, her wings clipped and torn, and her scales pried off and claimed by you. As you load gleaming piles of treasure onto Icarus, pound upon pound of gold coin, gemstones, and magical goods paid as tribute to the white dragons, you harvest what you can from the dragon remains. Horns, hide, fangs, claws, scales. Finally, you pry the runecarver's corpse free of its frozen tomb and load it onto Icarus. And, you know, having taken all that you can carry and preparing for the trek back to Yydrak, is there anything that you wish to do at this time?
Not this time, I think.
So, 'cause I think we already did that. I would have, as we were moving the rune carver's body over, done an inspection of the runes, so I had at least some idea of what they are in case in the future, but that's...
I do believe I posted it in general for you to see.
Yep.
Did you get a chance to look at that? Okay.
I did.
Cool.
Will the party be taking a short rest here? Or we're gonna run?
Don't know if...
No.
Assuming that our packing was not... that our collection of that was too strenuous to count as that. I think we do need to move quickly.
Okay. How much time should we have gotten in here, Tom? Like, doing all this, collecting everything, butchering the dragons?
The butchering part, all in all, took you maybe 30 minutes, while other people were gathering treasure at the same time. more or less, a little bit less than an hour.
Hey Tom,
Okay.
can you drag me to the rest of the party?
No, you're stuck.
Yeah, find your own way. Ask God. Yeah, ask your God.
Climbing down from the upper levels, somehow making it down by rope or other means, Ezekiel is holding in his hand a familiar symbol. A sunburst of platinum with a red gem at its center.
Basilica, seeing what is carrying on his hand.
I'll
she...
show it to yeah, alright.
I know, like, she will rush to Ezekiel. And for the first time, she will, like, since you met her, she will crack a smile. Ezekiel, we found it. Wasn't sure before, but this is proof that we're the chosen ones. We're gonna free this. While trying to kindly grasp what Ezekiel has in his grasp.
I'll let you take it. I'm not sure exactly what I found, but it was in a chest that it exploded when I opened it. And we might want to get out of here
Yes,
before
probably should.
any other dragons come back. It that explosion may have destroyed its nest. Not my fault.
Well, suppose we probably head out. And,
Are you casting that?
Yes, I'm casting that. Like, if we're not gonna take short rests, I'll again do a soft aura of warmth that will heal your wounds.
Thank you.
And the roll is 26. Uh, 73 points. Take it however you wish.
Wow.
Another minute passes.
I'll take like 30 of that thing.
We should. If you say that young one escape, I think we have everything we need here.
We need to go. Yes.
I'll take 20. So 13 left over.
I'm almost topped off. Well, I could just take the remaining
Wait, no, there's
13, or
23
just
left
take.
over.
Well, then someone else take it.
Is it okay?
No, I'm good. Take it. You take it alone. You see that minute by minute, the stitches of Basilica start to close together once more.
You also have the ring of regeneration. That's every 10 minutes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So,
Okay.
let's get moving.
I have all the treasure and loot.
Plus, our mammoth has treasure and loot, and I will.
No, me.
yes. You're the mammoth, and or other mammoth has the tiny dragon. I guess.
Tiny dragon
Okay.
and a whole giant upon its back. Voon takes it by the rein and guides it out. She thanks you for what you've done today. Recovering her mentor will allow him to see some peace in his god, and for the others to commemorate his memory and his sacrifice and carry on his legacy and teachings in the rune carving cycles.
Yes. You should,
Well-
you should stay together as we move out. Dragon's going to be coming.
While we are walking, I'll tell Woon that in Jaedrak, if he has any questions he wishes to ask, we can have a ceremony where he can do it as his master.
There's nothing that Voon wishes to ask her master, but she thanks you for the thought. most of his legacy is inked upon his flesh, so, and much of his words will be remembered in memory. But I'll keep that in mind if it ever comes up in relevance. So, in terms of travel, you guys will be traveling for about an hour and a half before you hit your maximum 8 hours of travel for the day and start ruling Constitution saving throws against exhaustion, force march, and all that. Do you wish to, with that in mind, plot a different route, rests along the way, and also along those lines, who among you is leading the line? The map, unfortunately, is not accurate.
Lead. I'll lead.
I think
Sure.
as much as resting would be useful, I don't think we can spare. I don't think we can bear the time to do so.
Okay.
I think we need to keep moving.
Fair enough. With that in mind, you make your way all the way about 2.5 miles from your destination. What?
I was gonna say, as soon as we leave the cave, I'll start casting Locate Creature.
Yes,
Looking for
I kept that in mind. About 2.5 hours into your journey, Vasilka, you sort of second from the head of the line, casting your spell and concentrating upon that, you get a ping of life of the creature you're seeking. Reida, alive. Maybe 1,000 feet to the southwest of you. You guys
Go
are
there.
about here.
So like down here.
Down here.
We go that way.
Okay.
If that's where she is, then we need to get to her. She'll help us get back. Might be a little disappointed that we dealt with the problem before her, but I think she'll be more than happy to know that this at least is solved.
Taking a detour and following that ping, all of you go ahead and roll me a group Constitution saving throw.
You want to stay close by.
Forced march.
Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to have bless.
Don't worry, boy. You're a strong boy.
Which rules it that has forced march? Because I need to look it up so I actually handle this correctly. Is it travel here? Speed, moving mouse, travel pace, climbing, jumping, high jump, activity while traveling, marching order, stealth, noticing threats, surprise, all other activities, forage, draw map, navigate. Where's forced march? I'm having.
Oh, it's.
I'm just gonna 5e tools it, fuck it. I believe this is CS10, I just want to make sure that I'm correct in this.
DC 10 plus 1 hour.
Force march, yeah.
Fast
The
day.
travel pace table assumes characters travel for 8 hours in a day. They can push on beyond that limit at the risk of exhaustion. For each additional hour of travel beyond 8, the character covered the distance shown in the whatever. The DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8 hours. Fair enough. So you guys managed to push to the location with no exhaustion. As you close in on the ping, you can actually see her figure in a distance. She's crouched low beside a large gray boulder that almost like masks her with her furs and garb. You see her, but not her mount. In her hand is a half broken lance of wood, and in her other hand is a large giant's axe. She seems to be leaning in, breathing slowly. You can see the fog. Breathing alive, and she seems to be peering over the edge of the cliff as you approach. With a giant mammoth, she eventually turns to look at you and waves you over closer.
Hello. Hello.
I'll put us on the map with the relevance of where you guys are. Let me just.
Reida.
I'll just
Thank goodness she's alive.
handling this real quick. We have your mammoth. You guys are 1, 2, 3, and 4. You probably have your orb out, still casting light, right?
Yep.
You have any vision, like right now at all?
Yeah.
Okay, because it is still sun is setting, but it's not evening yet. We have that. You guys up here, and then Reida is right beside you. As she waves you over, and you begin to speak to her, she makes a gesture to like sort of lower your voice, and nods around the corner. And then she looks over to your mammoth, sees your bounty, the dragon, and there's a wide, proudful smile there. Nicely done.
I thought you were going to lead us to the dragon's den. I thought to meet you there. What did you run into out here?
I got held up. They killed my companion. I want to avenge him. Bring his head. He's over there.
Who did?
The Shoosuva. I found it. Tracked it down. She stole the meat of my mount, so I followed the blood trail.
How are you feeling? Do you have the strength after staying outside?
She seems pale even for a frost giant, but holds herself together. You can see there is a series of like bloody gashes on her side, and like a scarring gash here at the shoulder, like close to the neck, and even a few like puncture wounds where the flesh has begun to sort of gray and green and purple a little bit around it. I've seen worse.
Reida, we're happy to see you're alive.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
Sorry, I had some trouble finding the token.
He put the horse in front of the cart. Or cart in front of the horse. Fuck! I'll put myself in timeout.
What?
Birds down there. The thing was dangerous. How long do we have until Vroom's Howl? We won't last long out here. Fortunately, unlike you, we're not immune to it.
You can always make it back to Yadrak. I can take care of it myself. I'm just giving you opportunity to share in the glory of this kill.
We just killed the giant dragon. We got plenty of glory.
Fair enough. And as you say that, you hear a very awfully familiar sound toward like sort of the far east, flying a little bit closer. The roar of a dragon echoing throughout the mountains. The ancient scans the eastern horizon. You made a friend.
Not quite. Something like
Not
that.
quite.
More like giant enemy.
You're
Looking
a bit on edge.
guy, he's still a ways away from us and not looking towards us, right?
Is about 2 miles toward the horizon. As far as you can see through like the ever-rising blizzard. The silhouette, white against grey in the sky.
You say the Shoosuva is near. Is it in a layer underground? Or
She points her axe around to where you can see a rise up the cliff, maybe 30 feet up, steadily. A craggy rise leading to a cave, and in the snow is just like this massive blood trail just sort of winding its way down from the cave.
I suppose this is a rather dumb question, but Shoosuva, is that a bird, rock, giant bird? Is that the bridge, or is it something else?
It's a
Shoosuva
damn
is the one.
demon. A wolf with a scorpion's tail. An unfortunate one who gave in to the dark things in the Whispering Temple.
Well then, That's a different question. Do we potentially go after that cave, take this thing out, and if need be, hide out in the cave for a bit?
The cave does
Bring
sound like a
back
good
towards
place to
us?
rest for some time. We've been traveling. We've been awake for too long.
You look it.
Yes.
Well, if tiny folk want to give a helping hand, no time like now. I'm ready. And she gets up and she actually trips over her leg and she has to support herself getting up. And as she does so, you begin to see like a trickle of blood. The wound is not like stitched up or anything. It's still actively bleeding.
Well there, Reida. We almost lost you already.
I'll be fine, she says, prideful but clearly injured.
I will go ahead and I don't have any direct healing, but I do have a healer's kit, so I'll use that to at least before you go in. At least let me bandage some of that up.
You'll need you look at the wound, and it looks like something that would be like lethal on you. It's humongous. You'll probably need to use like 2 whole charges from your medicine kit to patch this up.
I have 10 full charges on that.
Right.
Happily done.
And she is size huge, so she's like, there we go. Just to put her properly on a map.
So I will happily start bandaging that up, stitching it up a bit.
Okay, she keeps like sort of sniffing the air toward it, and toward where she's gazing, you can see that she's scanning sort of the upper cliffs, trying to gauge if it's better to approach from up or from below, inside of it, trying to get a plan. All the while, she's fiddling with her axe, putting it down, and checking to see if her net is fine, to see if there's any holes in it, since the attack seems fine. A large, heavy net that she has.
I'm gonna cautiously approach her as well and say, if you don't mind, with like my hands raised up, as I like slowly approach her, and I'll touch her shin, her leg, and use 5 points of lay on hands on her.
5 whole points.
I
Gracious.
don't have a lot.
Fair enough.
I used most of it on Shavik in the dragon fight.
Okay, so the bleeding stems with a healer's kit, and then with a healing spell, it even manages to close just a little bit and becoming less angry red. You can even see a little bit of that poison beneath your flesh at the puncture marks begin to sort of evaporate off with your spell as the holy lac takes over and burns away some of the poison, and the veins surrounding the wound become less black and looks a lot healthier. On a scale of 1 to how much a frost giant has health-wise, she's at 35.
Okay, 35. I'm not gonna lose her here. Another aura of vitality.
Mind you already used 2 spell slots, not 3. It took you 2 spell slots for locate person to find Reida. First, got out the cave, and then the second one, I just rolled for chance. You were really lucky. So you see, it was like 10%, and you like rolled like below 10% on the second try. Not bad. Yeah, you do that. What's my hit points recovery then for another Aura of Vitality? As you say another prayer.
75.
Do you want me to just take the rest of that and apply it to her health?
I'll say like party takes some of it, reminding to her.
I'll take like 10. She can have most of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take 10 as well.
Cool, she'll take 30.
And then... No.
She'll take 55.
No, she'll take 30. She can't take more than her max HP.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so then there is
25 in the air.
Reida is under the effect that reduces her max HP.
Ramirez, you mind if I take the rest of that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For those of you who are like, what the fuck, Frost Giant with only like 60 something HP? Yes.
I'm just looking at something that huge having that low HP. It's like, what?
She was gonna die fighting the dragon.
Her mount died to whatever killed it, and then she suffered wounds from it, so.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. She's in a rough shape.
In we go.
Let's make it quick. Okay, so how do you guys approach this?
So it's 35 the cave entrance. I will move.
Do you want me to put the little labels on the map?
Yes, if you can give height labels, that'd be great.
You can't pan
I'm
anymore.
assuming right here is the entrance to the cave.
Yes.
I'll ask Reida, do you know if this demon has any spells or magical?
I'm gonna climb up to this.
It doesn't seem like
ledge.
she recalls it having any spells. Okay, so we have the Dampier going in solo scouting. You go ahead and roll me stealth. Anybody joining him?
I'm climbing up the ledge to kind of get Overwatch.
Yes, I understand.
As he's doing that, I'll cast message on him. Let me know if you see something with the earrings.
Okay.
I don't have one of the earrings.
I have the other earring.
You'll zap it.
My bad. Forget it.
I'm not wearing it.
Or actually, no. I think it's Zavik and Basilica had the earrings.
Yeah.
Because that was.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you keep going, my vampire friend.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of going up there to get Overwatch on that, so I can drop down if something comes bursting out.
Okay, fair enough. You try and sort of camouflage yourself in the snow, maybe trying to bury yourself a little bit, just so you can sit there still. You don't mind the cold in this cold weather. It feels sort of like the grave. Javik, making your way up to that point, are you sure? Or did you just want to move there to see?
What
are you doing?
You said the cave is up here, right?
The cave entrance is right over yonder. There are like these set of steps about 10 feet up each.
Oh, right there.
That sort of climb up, and the cave entrance then like sort of hops another 10 feet over here. And you can see like a blood trail coming from the entrance and sort of trailing out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay, you'll be there. You like sort of stealthing in, or are you acting as bait?
Just kind of hanging out. If I had to be, like, I would just be in, like, acting as a front line. Because if it's like 20, 30 feet up, then I can't see anything going in.
No, looking into the cave, there's like no light going into it. It's just a hole of darkness, sort of going up a little bit and descending down and out of sight. But you can see the steps. You guys hear like the dragon's roar sort of in the distance, way off, and then sort of distancing himself as it continues scanning as you guys are outside. What do the rest of you guys do? Reida is going to begin sort of her approach, taking a sort of as stealthy as a giant can be around this corner. She's going to go ahead and try and action hide.
Question?
Natural 20. She's in hunter
I
mode.
have a question.
Yes?
It's amazing. You mentioned before that there was an ongoing blizzard. Does that make things heavily obscured up to a certain distance away?
You should have the vision that you have now. No, it's not a heavy blizzard yet. It's just a rising whiteout that's steadily becoming worse toward the night, but the vision on the map is what you see.
Okay. I'm wondering if like the dragon is like trying to view things on the ground and it's heavily obscured from how high up he is because of the blizzard. But
I would mention I've got a plan if it gets close. I can call fog. If it starts to come this way, I can hide us for an hour at least. It'd be perfect.
That's your nuts.
Okay, I'll grab Icarus, and as I see that the party goes inside the cave, I'll leave it to the entrance, so it's not seen by the dragon flying.
Yeah, fuck this. I want to get out of this dragon
Agreed.
territory.
I think we need
Sorry.
to go in. It's just going to be very tight. So
yeah,
as we start to
Can
approach,
Icarus?
Can Icarus fit in the big entrance of the cave?
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty big cave opening, about 25 feet up, so Icarus will easily fit in. It's more like oval shape, sort of like a vertical crevice. and about 15 feet wide. You'd be able to. You fit Icarus out of the dragon cave. You can fit him here as well. You guys notice that the dragon has been spiraling about 2 miles off and has been sort of zigzagging his way, scanning all the while, sort of like a eagle hunting, and is now about maybe a mile and a half, a mile away. The big roar is becoming louder. So
Bring Icarus.
Yeah,
Inside.
I'm bringing Icarus inside, and as I approach Savik, I'll touch his hand where he has the ring and be the shield of the light once more, and I cast Warding Bond on the ring.
okay, fair enough. There's a bright link of light between you guys for a moment. And Shavik, you're holding an object. No, Ezekiel. Never mind. He's holding that object. As she's casting that divine spell, Ezekiel, you can feel the hilt of the sun sword for a moment grow a little bit warm and vibrate, as if reacting to spell, and grow calm again.
Just a point of clarification, Basilica, did you cast that spell, or did you cast the spell into the ring so Zavik can cast it?
Into the ring.
Into the ring.
Savik can cast it.
So yes, she cast it.
Yeah, I cast it, but
Yeah.
it's on the ring.
Right. Okay, fair enough. At this point, then, you guys go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh. Just how long did it took us to find Reida, sorry, Tom? Just before.
It was like a quarter mile, so less than about a half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like a half an hour past your exhaustion threshold.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Yep. I am just rolling some things in the background real quick. Okay. So do you guys just wait outside for it? What do you guys do? Like,
I'm not.
I was
wait.
walking
go in.
inside the cave. Mm-hmm.
I would be kind of making my way up towards the roof of the cave, up towards the top of the door to the cave, so I can kind of crawl in on the ceiling to peek in.
Okay.
From above, in the vague hope that if it's expecting someone to peek in, it's not expecting someone to kind of duck their head down from above.
Yeah, and I'm leading Icarus by the reins inside with us.
dang it. Where do you want Icarus?
Next to me, just behind me.
Okay. Does anybody else have issues with like the turn order not loading?
It's not
Ah,
showing
Yeah,
up.
it looks.
Don't
Blank.
see a turn order.
Yeah, it's just
It's
black.
empty.
Roll 20, come on.
I'm
just gonna type it in chat
try
real quick.
something. I was gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna roll my initiative again. Is it possible that turn order's not up? It didn't go in properly or something?
No, that's not it. Natural 20 then on Ezekiel. You're gonna be top of the round.
I like how you rolled the exact same thing.
I did.
Then we have 15 to 20. Nobody.
Basilica on 12, 14.
Basilica.
Savik with 7, 14.
Yep.
And then Ramirez with 6, 14.
Is Reida rolling initiative?
What? What'd you ask me?
Reida needs to roll initiative.
Yeah. Let me just handle things because I don't know why turn orders now, so I'll just do it manually like usual.
No problem.
Which is a pain.
It's annoying. Yeah.
And then if I have a 9, I place it where? Right above Shavik.
Between Basilica and Zapunk.
And last but not least, we have you. Oh, yay, half turn order.
Nice.
Cool.
Hey, it loads.
Cool. That's good. That was a
Just-
pain. I don't know how people had to do that at tables. Gross. Alright. Fair enough. So. Let's put some hunting music on. Top of the round, as you guys encroach closer with the giantess stealthing and pressing to the wall, it's Ezekiel top of the round.
When I look inside, how far away does this demon thing look?
Demon thing, you're just seeing the entrance of the cave. I'm just giving you guys, like, you're about 40 feet away from the entrance.
Okay, I will move 30 feet towards the entrance.
Do you have climbing
Wait,
speed
do I have to, like,
for any reason?
Wait, I forgot about that. I have climbing gear.
Climbing gear is to secure yourself. So unless you're climbing down using gravity, that's different. You're gonna end your turn here because this is difficult terrain without climb speed. You're just moving. Anything else on your turn, like actions, bonus actions, anything?
I will use my action to dash so I can keep moving.
Cool. So that's be 5, 10, 15 here, and you're at the entrance of the cave essentially. What you can see is, I wonder if I can remove. I think I can. Let me just. Will this work?
That works.
Yes.
Yes, it's showing up.
Cool. You see piles of humanoid corpses on either side of the crevices, and there's an icy floor below, and the cave sort of domes upwards toward like sort of darkness. And there is a secondary sort of window entrance here.
Okay, I will keep moving up into the entrance of the cave.
Okay.
I think I moved only 15. This is
15, and so you have still 15 to go.
still difficult terrain, I think. So 25?
That's just the entrance. Yep. So that's 20, 25. Still have 5 more, as we have Vasilka on deck.
Can I,
Yep.
I'm double checking if this takes an action or not. I think I can cause the drip globe to just turn off at will. It speaks a command word to make the globe illuminate. It doesn't say it takes an action to turn off the drip globe, so I'm gonna just turn it off because I have my sun's sword, which is giving me light.
I'll allow it. That's fine. It's using speech. Turns off.
For me, I'll approach the cave again with Icarus. But as I'm coming in, I'm gonna see for any tracks other than the Shoosuva. Like
Room investigation.
Investigation. Okay. 4.
There are plenty of treaded tracks on the ground. Most of them have been smeared by the dragging of a large prey, sort of up to the southern sort of rise here, smearing most tracks. You can see some of them are wolf-like, maybe more feral and larger than usual, like the ones you fought in the ice pond. But you can tell the number. You can just tell the presence, and they're fresh.
And that's it. I think that's my action, right? I move Icarus next to me. If
Okay.
he can climb.
Fair enough. The scout among us, go ahead and roll me a perception check, will you? As you're keeping an eagle's eye on the perch and sort of looking over your shoulder, just to make sure nothing is sneaking up on you, and scanning the cave entrance. Ramirez, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Nice. Your keen, dampier senses kind of make your hair on the back of your neck stand on edge, and you turn around to see just in time as a large beast is leaping down from the crevices with its eyes locked upon you. It is a familiar beast, for you have fought it before. In fact, some of its scars still linger. You catch it as it's sprinting towards you, therefore this is not you being surprised. It beat its stealth. It's leaping down.
Kitty.
Yes. So this is going to be a normal attack, no advantage for sneak. As it charges in, and it goes to like prowl low opens its maw and with a snarl roars out a cloud of like 15-foot cone of this bitter cold winter air. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw as you try to like dodge out of the way of that.
Okay.
Beat it with advantage to stealth. Nice. You save against it, taking only half of 48 cold. As one of the pack mates, you only take 10 cold. As one of the pack mates goes in to defend its lair, it remains there. Yeah, has no more movement. First River sees this and gets her. What weapon do I have?
A
Got a
giant
net and a broken
bow.
Axe.
You see her like look at the wolf coming towards you, snarl down and breathe out a cold air, and as it stands still, she just like turns to Javik and she's like, watch this. And she picks up like a nearby like boulder. You can hear the crack of stone as she just breaks it out of the ground and fucking yeets that shit.
Yeah.
Rock, natural 20.
Oh shit.
Rock!
Yeah.
Rock.
Mommy, I want a piece.
Uppies?
Mommy.
39 damage, bludgeoning it, fucking the fucking puppy aside. Alright.
It was kind of low for 8d10 damage.
Well, I mean, whatever. We can do crunchy dice in the new campaign, I'm thinking, but in this campaign I'm going to keep it as is. I want to do crunchy dice with Cotton, but we'll see later. I'll explain that later. She's going to go ahead and use her movement, that was action, unfortunately, to... I mean, there's no more stealth. Oh, but wait, she has advantage, though. I rolled natural 20. Whatever. Sorry, I'm handling. She's going to go ahead and charge by side, seeing that, Ezekiel has already went into the cave. Not gonna stay in the back lines. We have then Ezekiel, as you make your way into the cave, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Actually, it's gonna be you're actively looking, right?
Yeah, look around.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
By the way, can you also... I don't know if this is easy for you to do. Give me an aura of like 15 feet bright light and 15 feet dim light from the sword.
Why?
I have the sun blade out, which gives me...
Nice, okay, I just want to know why. Yeah, easily done. 15 feet of bright and then 15 feet of that, and it's sunlight, remember that. There you go.
Cool.
Cool.
15 perception.
15 perception check against... Don't you love it when prowling animals don't have a specialized stealth check? No. You spot it sort of about maybe 15 feet off the ground, maybe like a floor and a half above your head on the far side of the cave. You catch a glimpse of something amber, like maybe a gemstone this big, would probably fit in both your hands, in the maw of this awful looking beast. Can I show it? Yes.
Ooh.
And you see it just kind of bite down it and then swallow it, and there's a flame bursting from within its rib cage and out of its breath and flaring up its eyes as it swallows this object and then looks over at you. There it is, over here, over yonder. I don't know if you can see it actually, but
Yeah, I can see it.
okay, cool. I wasn't sure how. Just gonna go ahead and leap down and charge full force at you.
Found the demon.
Of course.
Found it.
I didn't see it when I first poked my head up, so I was like, oh, the cave is safe to enter.
Okay, first
Yes.
attack against you as a Shoosuva snarls is for 17 to hit. Does it hit?
No.
No. Awesome. Armor and I guess sword parry aside.
Yo.
Just reading its stat real quick. Okay. And then you see a wicked looking... I'm going to show like the full body one for it, because you guys can appreciate this awesome looking stinger it has. Into chat. There you go. That's what it looks like fully. See a stinger like wrap around coil and then goes to strike for a 7-14. Nope, you dodge aside, it just slams into the ice in the ground and forms a large crack, and as she retrieves it, you can see like a trail of this like yellow looking ichor that almost like smokes and burns in the air as it retrieves its tail. It is going to remain there, engaged with you. Javik then. I'm gonna have you turn around. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, you were like, Icarus, stay.
Stay here, good boy.
Icarus, stay. Big ducker.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Mhm.
35, 40, wait, 20. God dang it. No, come
What?
back here. I'm just trying to move because I'm moving through the basilica and that's extra.
Unfortunately,
climbing.
yes. You have
Yeah, so I'm
climbing
just
speed,
making
don't
sure.
you? You have spider climb
No.
as a barbarian.
No, only as when I'm raging.
Okay.
So 15, 20, 25,
Right here,
30,
at the
35,
entrance.
40. I action, dash, move my full movement, 40.
Fair enough.
And that's everything.
Okay. Did you move your token? Because it doesn't move.
Yes.
Okay, it didn't move on my screen.
I'm right here.
That's fine. No, it's fine. It just means I'll restart roll 20. Go ahead, Ramirez, with your
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna reload too.
Yeah.
With this wolf written in front of me, I will go ahead and take 2 swings with my Great Voltage at it. First one to try and just stab right into it. 12, I don't think hits.
I will tell you as soon as 12 does not hit. Unfortunately, no. It has like a natural dexterity to it that it dodges aside.
And second stab with voltage. 23.
23 definitely hits.
For
Striking
13
something
total
vital.
damage.
13.
Yep. 6
Okay.
of that is lightning. And for my bonus action, I will activate Pilgrim.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. Holding your
Music
ground
makes me
then.
want to go oonga boonga.
Yeah.
Oonga boonga.
Unga searches out Unga. Then we have from across the way. Oh wow, roll 20 actually not roll another locate another creature. Taupek. Okay. Sorry, just bear with me. I don't know why roll 20 is being weird today. Okay, we were at Ramirez. And then we are here. Okay. A second pack mate steps down and begins charging toward you, Javik, sort of taking a flank from behind over here and ending its turn right over yonder. Against you, Javik, it's going to be a leaping bite. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw as you try to like remain on your feet and not get knocked onto your belly.
Rank saving throw.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Wait. That wasn't enough. 24.
24, you managed to stay on your feet. It's a 17 to hit against you. I don't know if that hits.
No.
Nope, you're wearing
Too
that.
strong.
Too strong. Does it only get one attack? If I believe it has multi-attack. Hold on. Let me check. Nope. Nope. Okay, fair enough. We have then Ezekiel, top of the round.
Okay. I hear that people are fighting outside, and I'm kind of inside here by myself for a minute. So I will use my bonus action, channel divinity, vow of enmity.
Which is
on
what?
this demon, which gives me advantage on attacks for 1 minute. against
You
a single
order
enemy.
a vow of
Creep
enmity against a creature. You can see within 10 feet of you. Using enchant ability, you gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute until it drops to 0. Oh, that's neat. Okay.
Indeed. And as like its tail swipe missed at me because I was dodging out of the way, I will continue to move in this direction. And then from here, I will make 2 attacks against it
Go for it.
with the Sunblade.
What's in one?
1.
Okay, so you will the sunblade into existence and drive the sunlight into its body, meeting its light with yours, and you hear the sizzle as 25 hits for a total of It's not undead,
Non-radiant
so
damage?
9. Yes.
Yep. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Yes.
With the second hit, I will cast Smite at 2nd level
Go for it.
for
Give me a total.
34 damage.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Fair enough. The hunt continues as a Basilica. You take your turn.
Looking at the wolf that was smashed by a massive boulder, I grabbed the symbol of Ravenkind and I hit it against my armor softly, making it resonance, and he has to do a wisdom saving throw as
Total dead?
yeah, told it that.
Okay.
Seven, he failed, so 2d12s necrotic, 8 necrotic damage.
Okay, as you can see, fur and flesh slough off and grow this pallid, sickly purple in color, and just slough off where your spell took effect. It is bloodied.
That's all for me, nothing else.
Okay, old wounds reopened. It takes the disengage action. Now, Ramirez, do you have like Sentinel or something?
No.
Okay, it takes the disengage action and flees. It runs at full speed. This would be 20 off the map here, and it runs an additional, like, out of sight, essentially. Can be chased if you want to, but it's out of sight running around that hill. Okay. With that being said, we have First Reaver. Seeing as Javik is getting his face mauled, she's gonna go ahead and get out her great axe and melee the shit out of that wolf for a total of both hits.
Woof. Literally.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a giant.
Holy shit.
That's why she was like.
Cannon.
That's why she was like.
Mommy.
I can handle it myself. But yeah. So those have reach. They do have reach. She doesn't even have to move. She just has it's like a 10-foot reach with the axe. Just like slams it
Holy
down.
shit.
I'm pretty sure it's lethal.
Funk.
No, that's not lethal. But okay, it's still injured, bloodied. Oof. All right.
Jesus.
She's not gonna block the entrance. She's gonna sort of guard the entrance in case the beast escapes this way. So she's gonna keep vigil. Then we have this creature here, which rolled an 11 stealth. I don't think anybody here has below 11 passive perception at this level. That would be surprised.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Winter
no.
Wolf max speed is 100. Okay. I got the zoomies. 30 feet, leaping down into the cave, through the window. Doesn't even need to dash. Okay. At this point, you are flanked, Ezekiel, as the Winter Wolf is going to join its pack leader. And with pack tactics, doesn't even need to flank, it's going to go ahead and make a adventurous bite attack. 23.
Hits.
Okay, go ahead and make me that strength saving throw, DC 14 to stay on your feet. By the way, I'm assuming if nobody brings Icarus into combat, he's not in combat. 23, you remain as you take the 11 piercing damage, and that's it. For its turn, the Shoosuva in turn, focusing you, also using its back tactics, is going to go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh my god, the demon has pack tactics as well.
It's a pack leader. I have
Well,
a
the
23 to
12
hit
hits.
with the tail. Take 8 piercing damage additionally, and you must make me that Constitution saving throw, please. Nice. You manage to resist the poison's effect as the stinger lodges into you, but not too deeply. Maybe like a quarter foot away from your heart. Neat. Okay, so it's just damage. Nice. That would be...
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yes. Try not to matter though. Okay, so that'll be it. Yeah, I'll just end my turn here. Okay, Javik.
I will bonus action rage,
Okay.
and I will just go for 3 claws. Turn my hands into claws, and I'm gonna go for 3 attacks with the wolf that's closest to me. I'll just do them. See if I can get him first.
Get
Here goes
him.
the first one, 24.
Yep. That's 7.
Or 7. Wait, hold on. That's 10.
And
Sorry, I
he's
didn't have rage on.
it's also rend, right? Reducing his speed with slasher.
Yeah, with slasher, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a total of 10 you take. Sorry.
Gotcha.
The next one, 11.
For an 11 damage. Yep. Finds
He's
drop
still
mark
up
true. He's still
Okay.
up, but you're at this point you're finishing up prey. This is on his last fighting feat.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's winded.
For 14.
If you want to do something fancy here, go ahead, but that's lethal.
Yeah, as he does, I just get like as we're kind of just, I dodge out of the way out of his attack. I just take the claws, just go right for the torso, and as he's yelping in pain, I grab his muzzle and then just like crack it and like just separate his mouth.
Nasty.
and
All
jaws.
right. Crack. All right.
And then after that, that's 5. So that's 40. Wait, so I can move 40. No, technically 60. So that's 5, 10. All right, 15, 20.
Say what you will about what is it called? The Death Stranding game. It being at a game. Say what you will. For a movie, has a banging soundtrack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you'll go ahead and tactically join Ezekiel inside a cave, sort of maneuvering the bones beneath your feet, crunching and grinding into the snow. It doesn't have an aura of effect. No, not this one. Okay. Demons usually have like aura effects, things I saw. I just double checked. But we have then Ramirez on deck.
Okay, so I will come scurrying down and into this, and I'll go ahead and position myself there.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and drive voltage into this disgusting demon thing. Roll the hit. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay, so that is 11 points of piercing damage, 1 point of lightning damage, and second swing or second stab, only a 13, so that probably misses.
A 13 misses, unfortunately.
And I will bonus action.
For what it's worth, as you hit it with a lightning sword, you see it has no effect. It can sort of arcs across its flesh and adds to its terrifying visage, but doesn't damage it.
Okay.
Sort of the lightning turning from this bright blue to like this almost amber color, and then fizzles out. Second wind, and end of turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, top of this, the second round, you hear the dragon roar from outside of the cave pass, and it's a big roar. It's like super close, and then you see like just a shadow pass over Icarus, and then Icarus just like dodged away and begin to panic, and almost like with its cargo almost drops it to one side as it begins to frighteningly flee from what is no doubt a dragon, maybe like at your location at this point. With that being said, Ezekiel, it is your turn.
Does the demon look bloody?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to attack it.
Yep. Vow of Enmity is on.
With-
A 27 hits.
with another smite for 23 damage.
I'm just looking the damage types. Okay, 23, yeah. Okay, still
And then
standing.
17 hit.
17 does hit. As you're all ganging up on it, acting as a pack yourselves. Go ahead and roll that damage.
With the 17, I'll use a 3rd level smite
Fair enough.
for 32 damage.
Jeebus.
Jesus Christ, I think... How much?
32.
32. He has 1 hit point. Gotta love it. Basilica.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal the glory of the party. Icarus is running away already.
It looks
Or
like,
do I
yeah,
have to-
it's you can read the animal. He begins to sort of shake and try and look around for a place to flee, and looks like it's looking towards the south. As you, Basilica, you can see the ancient dragon like sort of swoop like ahead, and there's like a trail of like blizzard and snow in its wake.
What's Booth doing?
Vunth is forgotten
Could she, like,
by the DM.
Could she be
Yes.
like taming him, like being like, "Hey, yo, get under control"?
I'm gonna say she can give advantage on a check, just because I didn't put her in combat because I forgot. But yeah.
Well,
Okay.
not like she's any good at it, but
I'm gonna run to Icarus and assuming that the dragon hasn't find us, I'm gonna try to put him under control to calm him down and stay
Animal
cool
handling.
and quiet. Animal handling.
Yeah.
With advantage.
In the
Advantage.
cave.
I'm gonna use knowledge from the past, so it's 1d6.
inspiration.
And I don't have inspiration, sadly. 1d6, so 10.
It's a
Damn.
fucking dragon, dude. You're not coming down. In fact, you're holding onto the reins, trying to pat down. It's not paying you attention. You begin to like feel yourself getting pulled with it as it's about to like book it to the south.
Damn, I should have cut the rope. Yeah, I don't think a free action will let me like free the cargo from him, right?
A reaction?
No, free action, like interacting
can-
with objects.
I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna free all the things that like the ropes that are around him, fixing like the
Okay,
dragons.
you take your full
loot.
turn to interact with the object to untie those, and you can consider them loose beating next round.
Okay,
Okay,
and that's it. Nothing else.
fair enough. We have then... What is this? Who's this? That's the one that ran away. You watch the dragon sort of circle back, and you're like, oh god, it spotted us. And it dives towards you guys, and then past you guys, toward the north, and disappearing behind the hill for a moment. And then you hear like a yelp echo off in the distance, and you see the dragon swoop up again with something in its talons, and you see it's the wolf that fled.
That boy dead.
First Reaver Reida doesn't have any pride. She's gonna kill steal. She's gonna grab the
Flip.
great axe and fucking yeet it. It's
Like, Jesus Christ!
she yeets it and it just like hits the roof of the cave and sends a few rocks flying. And she just like curses a giant, and she does like a horizontal throw, and it like swoops maybe like a couple feet above your heads, past the Shoosuva, and just like slams into the back of the cave's wall. Cool.
Mommy.
Mommy missed. Okay, so we have the wolf behind you, Ezekiel. Standing its ground. It's gonna go ahead and reposition over yonder, and I'm gonna have you, Ezekiel, and you, Ramirez, go ahead and roll me dexterity saving throws against another one of those cold breath attacks
Cold breath attack. From the wolf?
from the wolf. It opens its maw, and from it you see like a chilling wind spiral outwards. Okay, so Ezekiel, you save taking only 7. You take 15, Ramirez. Cold damage. And that's it. It just stands its ground there. The Shoosuva is taking a disengage action and will try to flee. Now, what is the Shoosuva's speed? Okay. Moving it. It has climb. Okay. It's 40, 45, 50, 55. Over here.
As
Do you
it
have Sentinel?
tries to disengage and
You,
flee,
why did you speak out?
get
I was
an
measuring
opportunity
distance.
attack.
Ass. Alright.
I was waiting until you actually moved the token because there was a chance you could have changed your mind to do something else.
Okay. You provoke an opponent attack. Okay. So that is 18 to hit. How do you want to do this?
Just as it turns around to try and flee, I take that opportunity to like sort of like dash forward and drive the Sunblade up into its chest from below,
Okay.
where I think it would be.
As you like Vlad the Impaler it pretty much as it tries to flee, you catch it in the heart and you feel the hilt of some sort drive itself between the ribs and hit something solid. It's a gemstone. As you then retrieve the Sunblade and it scorches the beast in half, you see the gem drop on the ground and the entire Shoosuva convulse off the ground and begin to sort of shake in its death throes, and as it's shaking, it's dissolving into this like black ichor. Bones, flesh, fur, ichor melt away and spread into a pool until all that's left is like this wicked looking skull and a spine in this pool of ichor. And a gemstone.
If you'll allow me to still do this with my reaction, I want to like turn to the wolf and yell at it, be like, flee, run, the demon is gone, doesn't control you anymore. I'm just guessing it can't understand me, but still, I'm trying to I'm shaking my hand at it to run, go.
Okay, you do that. Javik?
I'm raging. I'm gonna go kill it.
I don't speak English when I rage, I speak axe.
Yeah. You fucked up. You transgressed against me. Feel my wrath for the
He doesn't
Emperor.
even speak axe, he speaks claw.
Right. And I'll have you know, Ezekiel, Winterwolf speaks 3 languages.
Oh, is common one of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It spoke common to you guys first time you encountered these. 19 hits.
I don't remember
8,
encountering this.
11. Oof.
Yeah, we encountered them before. They cause
Well,
problems.
Yeah, that's how we
12?
found what's her face.
Calder.
Was it 12 hit or no?
A 12 misses.
Okay, so 9.
But you bring it down to almost bloody state, and you can see that it is possibly fleeing on its turn. If you let it.
No. No.
Okay.
No. I can't do anything. It's a bonus. Alright, I think that's it.
Okay, coolio. Ramirez then.
Okay. So I will go ahead and go like that. Get flanking with Zephyk. And I'm going to go ahead and stab this wolf.
22 hits.
Okay, for 14 damage, or if that is lightning. And I will stab the wolf again
Second strike hits.
for another 14 damage.
It's bloodied. All must come. Fair enough. Ezekiel, follow up.
Miraz, Shavik, please. This creature is not a demon. It was being controlled by the demon. Let it flee. Let it run. It's not a demon, right? Actually, I would use all my.
How's
my
it your
action.
turn again? Didn't you just go?
It is. That is fast. Did Vasilica go?
No.
Didn't you just go? Something happened to initiative order or something's fucky.
Oh no!
No.
I got an opportunity.
reaction.
You got
Okay.
that's why. Okay, I was like something's fucky. Okay, well I mean, okay, you can speak to your party and try and convince them not to kill this thing. But
I would use Divine Sense. Is the wolf in front of me a demon, or are there any demons within?
it's not an undead, fiend, or celestial, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't sense demons.
Well, fiends are demons.
Okay.
Rather, demons are fiends. Devils are fiends.
Okay. I'll tell them. Yeah, I'll tell party members like, let it go, and then I'm gonna try and scare the wolf away. It's like, run, go,
No.
Okay.
please,
You-
giant beast.
Basilica, then. This is the beginning of your turn. You free the dragon whelpling. He drops to the snow on the ground. At the start of your turn, you manage to unbind the giant, but he's still sort of slumped onto the mammoth. It took like the 4 of you guys to bring it on. It's gonna take at least 2 of you to bring him off. But what do you do on your turn?
Once more, I'll try to calm it. Try to put it on spot now, seeing that the dragon took another prisoner.
I was gonna have it roll initiative, actually. Hold on, let me check something here. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's gonna go before you. I should have done this in respect. In retrospect, so you managed to free the stuff, but the mammoth does flee southward at top speed of 80. Do you want an opportunity attack it?
I have Sentinel, so he will get. No.
I mean, I'm
Opportunity
only half
attack to
joking.
grapple
I'm
a
only
mammoth.
Yeah, I'm only half joking. You want to stop it as it's fleeing potentially to this distance.
If I can stop it with an attack, sure, I'll hit it with the staff.
Can
in the
you
legs,
grapple
try to
huge
make-
creatures though? I don't think so.
No, the large. Yeah, I cannot grapple huge. I
you
think
can-
if I try to grapple, he will
But
like
you can sentinel
drag
it.
me up.
If
No,
you
I don't have
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Yeah, so no.
Well, you don't have sentinel then.
Just joking.
So
Fair enough.
like I'm saying bye to. Yeah, I cannot reach to him, and I can speak to his head. Okay, I'll do that. I'll run 30 feet, trying to catch up with him,
Okay.
and with my telepathy, I'm gonna communicate to him because he has to understand one language, and he does like, do not fear. He took another creature. He's not looking. He's not gonna take you.
Tell him he can hide in the cave.
Mammoth does not have a language that can speak back to you, unfortunately.
But
Tell him he
he
can hide in the cave.
he
say.
has to understand that language.
He understands you. He cannot communicate back.
Yeah. But what I'm trying is like, I don't know, persuade him if I can. If not, that's what I did in the turn. Because I don't want to yell because I'm gonna be hurt. So
Okay, so I appreciate the stealth. Unfortunately, this is one of those things where you have no chance of success.
okay.
It is it is a legendary dragon in the sky, a natural predator of this thing. You're not convincing it that like it took one, it's not gonna come back for you guys. It's off these lands,
that
it's wiser than
case-
that.
Good luck, Kickers. That's my turn.
Okay, you tried. Scotty's dead, so that's that. First Reaver Reida is gonna give you guys a hand in the cave, I guess. She's gonna grab the one axe that's on the floor here, and she's gonna try and fucking squeeze in.
Reida, please.
Do it.
Don't kill
Not
it.
me.
I think it'll flee.
No. Kill it.
What's your
Kill
okay?
it.
What is your persuasion not to kill it? It will flee. It will kill
It's being
again.
controlled.
Is that a fact?
Oh, it's a wolf. It has to. Well, it's a wolf. It has to kill. It has to eat something eventually. But it was being
So do
controlled
we.
by the demon.
Great axe tech. Great axe tech.
Would those be an advantage from Zavik, or am I blocking?
Oh,
Yeah.
you bet. You betcha. That's why I rolled twice, and now I'm gonna roll with advantage again. Cool. You're like, it's a wolf. It has to feed. So do we. And she just decapitates him.
Punk.
All right. Job done. Essentially, what initiative is counting at this point is as you guys head outside with your foe slain, you see the dragon is circling back to where Vasilka and the mammoth are running off to. Vunth is running. I don't want to put Vunth on the map right now because she's sort of in the background, but she's running beside you guys.
I will move to the cave entrance because most of us are already in the cave hidden. Right? This is a cave, right? And not.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah.
I'll move to it and indicate to Basilica to get here, and I will fog cloud the surrounding area from the staff.
Okay, there's a
So,
gleam
20
of cyan energy as you thump it to the ground, and a fog cloud spreads out. How big is it? It's like
It is a
20
20-foot radius.
radius. Gotcha.
So I'm kind of centering it around me. The intent is to say, hi, this area is now heavily obscured, dragon, you can't see us.
Except that you gave a smoke signal, but whatever. Over yonder, like this,
Yes.
or like closer to you.
Something like that. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, just kind of catching the entrance to the cave so that it's somewhat concealed.
Okay.
Because, unfortunately,
So that's dead. Shoosuva's dead. Javik, because you're sort of with Ramirez here. Do you want to do anything in response to what I just described?
I'm going to just kind of look out here.
Cool, you do
I don't
that.
think I have anything that I can. But I can't see Basilico, but I also can't see through this now.
No.
Okay.
The last thing you saw is I'm gonna say your turns happen one after the other. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh,
But
sorry.
you did see Basilica sort of run off after the mammoth.
Well, fuck that dude. He dead. I don't know. I'll just stay here and be like on the front.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm just looking up flight speed. Okay, that's unfortunate. Vasilka, you see a dragon swoop in from the north at Mach speed, swoop down beside you, about 5 feet above your head, and as he does a pass by, I'm gonna go ahead and roll something that you won't like. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw as you see a line of
no.
frost bombard the entire cave entrance and sort of the down the line of this crevice, this canyon. That does not make it.
I'm not there to save
You
you.
are not gonna like this. Oh, I'm whispering. I shouldn't be whispering. To take 72 cold damage.
Okay. Half
Okay.
damage because I have resistance to cold.
Cool. I don't know if mammoths have resistance. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I believe they do. Ooh, no, they don't. Mammoths don't have resistance to cold. Today I learned.
Weird.
It also hits, the permafrost hits the mammoth as the dragon just keeps on sort of soaring past. Do you want an opportunity to attack it as it sort of soars past you and then continues on rising?
No, I don't want to give him reasons to come back.
Okay. It focuses its hunt on the largest creature, the largest meal, the mammoth, which is now sort of frosted rime. Does it do any other effect? No. You think of dragon breath would like slow people down with its frost or whatever, or numb them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or lock them in place, maybe. Like
Right?
make a
That'd be cool.
strength check.
That'd
it out.
be really like. It then makes a frightening presence, so that's gonna be a 16 wisdom save from where it was here. So sorry, let me just measure some distance here. Javik, you cannot see it. I don't think so. That is within
unfortunately,
of
it's
the dragon
aware
and
of.
aware of it. Yeah, that's what I want to look up. So Javik, you make me that wisdom save as well, and yeah, unfortunately, you Ramirez as well.
It's 120-foot range. I think that's all of us.
120. I thought it was 60. Fuck. Okay, fair enough. And even giants must test their will from time to time. But it's fine.
What saving throw is this?
The
Wisdom.
giant
Wisdom.
has plus
Natural
5
20.
from Ezekiel.
And +5.
Fortunately, I
Nope.
don't. Nope.
Nope. Okay, you are frightened of said dragon. Or become frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, and during the effect of on self on success. The creature's saving throw. If you succeed on this, if you have succeeded on this, you are immune. Reida is immune to the fear effect. With that being
What's
said,
the DC to beat?
Here's an interesting question.
16.
Is this dragon fear effect per individual dragon? Because there was a dragon fear effect that we saved against less than 24 hours ago.
Each creature of the dragon's choice of the dragon's choice. Let me read it. If a creature's saving throw is successful or an effect ends, the creature is immune to the dragon's frightful. So it is per dragon.
Okay.
Not a dragon's, not the dragons plural, but unfortunately it is individual.
Yeah.
But a good
I
question.
imagine even if it wasn't, I assume it would be a case of this guy's a bigger, scarier dragon, so it wouldn't go that way.
Yeah,
It would go the
unfortunately.
other way.
With that being said, Ezekiel, it is your turn.
Oh, Ezekiel, does your aura break fear automatically?
Yeah.
It'll break fear for as long as I'm near you. So
it suppresses it, just so you know. It doesn't break it, it suppresses. Yeah.
I'll walk up behind Ramirez, place a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Calm down."
It will be fine. It's
Everything's
just a dragon. Just chill.
Ahsoka will make it.
Yeah.
But I can't even see through the fog, so I'm like trying to convince both of us that she's gonna make it.
Oh, I am actually concentrating on that thought.
Trying to think. I feel like there's no point in me going down. What am I gonna do?
Not
I'm
if you
gonna
want to
do
get
that.
strafed.
Okay,
No.
as you're thinking about your turn, I'm gonna go
That's the end of
ahead.
my turn.
Cool. As you're thinking of as you're ending your turn, I'm gonna go ahead and have Icarus gore the dragon. You go, Icarus. You tried. You hit Icarus. Icarus hits the dragon for 21 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
It fights back.
It's gonna get crushed in its claws.
And it's gonna keep running because it's not a smart creature to the point of not being afraid. Oh, it has disadvantage on attack because it's feared, doesn't it? What did I roll for him? Did I even roll for him?
20.
I rolled 20 for Reida. I didn't roll for him.
You did not roll a fear.
No, he's feared. He has disadvantage on that. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Never mind. Would have been a funny moment, but guess no ha-has.
No ha-has.
Just fear. Just running away. Okay, so we have 40 feet running south here. Dragon's gonna take a opportunity attack, but it's gonna be handled in a moment. Vasilika, it is your turn. You're on deck.
I'll try to make a run for it. So, 1, 2, 3. As I'm running through the snow, I jump into the wall and I try to climb as far as I can. So,
Is it obvious on the map what's difficult terrain and what's not?
I think so.
Okay,
I
cool.
think I can make it till this point
Sounds good.
in the cloud.
Okay, so I'm gonna call combat here because you have to face it with a choice. If Vasilika keeps running and the dragon keeps Icarus as bait, you guys can make it into the cave.
Yeah.
And
Run
attempt.
to the cave.
What's
Right.
the other option?
Well,
We fight the dragon to try and save Icarus.
I'm
Alright,
giving,
let's do it, boys.
I'm giving you options. You saw what a
No,
giant
yeah.
test can do. I'm giving you an option.
I say
Run
there's
with
a reason I dropped the fog cloud on the cave. Try and hide the cave.
I just keep climbing until I get inside. with
Well,
everyone.
we'll do this. We'll still keep it going. I'm just giving you guys like sort of branching path here because this is the moment to decide. Because
Okay.
the first River Reida needs a battle plan. Is she staying or is she fighting?
She's gonna sit down.
Staying. Hopefully we can hide from it here.
You guys want TPK?
It's
What is TPK?
what is TPK? That does
What
not
is
sound like
TPK?
with advantage. That's gonna be an 11. Cool. I mean, she's obscured, so she's fine. This creature only has like blind sight. Okay. As you remember, it has a cataract condition. Fair enough. If we just can't say that you guys hide out, and not go outside and fight a dragon, am I fair to skip turns?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just to so we do this for the system. Unfortunately, I think that's your mount gone.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
throw in my wisdom save against the fear at the end of my turn, though.
Oh yeah.
Nope, still afraid.
Yeah, makes 3 attacks, 1
I'm
with
saved.
2 with its claws. Yeah,
Oh.
I just want to see how much, because I never get to play dragons, so I just want to see how bad is our boy looking.
Dead.
That's
He looked dead.
Spoilers.
Cool. So that is how much into the minus? I'm just curious. Minus 56. Okay, nice. Okay. So you hear the wail of a mammoth as Icarus gets torn, shreds. You wait out for the awful sounds to kind of fade. After 2-3 minutes, there's no more sound. You can hear the flapping wings as the dragon sort of growls idly, looking around. You can hear the noise but not see it, as it then sort of flaps its wings, and you can hear the leather wings flap, and you see a shadow pass over the fog, sort of obscuring the dim sunlight for a moment, from south to north, and then the flapping noise stops after about another 5 or so minutes. R.I.P. my boy. Right, so that will be end of combat then.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. You are left with the body of the Shoosuva, the gemstone in its midst, and most of you alive. At the cusp of the spell, I don't know how long fog lasts, like 10 minutes?
1 hour.
Or I think
1 hour? You keep it, you just maintain it hidden for 1 hour?
I'm maintaining. Yeah, I'm maintaining it for the full.
Okay,
hour.
cool. Maintaining yourself hidden against the white cliff, sort of blizzarding yourself in. What do you guys wish to do?
Fog Cloud not susceptible to wind.
It is.
It is, but there's not enough. The rocks are blocking wind in this section, so he maintains a swirl of fog.
So, what's our plan? We head up here for any length of time, or we break or die.
He's too fast. We are hours away. We shall try to catch our breath here. And hopefully he will be gone by the morning.
I don't think we're gonna survive the storm in this cave.
Maybe if
What's
we...
the opening to the cave?
The opening is about 15 feet wide, a bit more taller. There are 2 windows to either side of the cave opening, sort of forming almost like a oval mouth, almost like a Bodak's mouth with 2 eyes, and that's sort of shape of the cave entrance.
We can close those spaces, grab some ice, make it warmer inside.
We should
many
rest
hours?
here for a while.
For a while, like overnight, or
I'll say
Perhaps.
overnight. We have the dragon surrounding the area. The storm in the night, we're not gonna make it if we move.
We should rest here overnight.
what time is it?
Late. We've been going for.
It took you 7.5 hours since morning to get to Glother's Peak, so I'm gonna say if you got out at about 7 a.m., that'll place you at 2 p.m. when you got there. It is now approaching like 4. Not quite evening, but you're exhausted. Like you're entering the point where pushing onwards will begin to slowly kill you. You can try trekking, you can stay here and rest a while. Up to you.
I'll stay. I have a bundle of. I have like 1 campfire worth of wood for
Mhm.
overnight.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Rations and wood will go down during this long rest then. Who is keeping watch? Reida will go ahead and take first watch. she's not going to venture out to recover anything from the mammoth, and your treasure is still sort of piled on not the treasure. Well, yeah, where you dropped the treasure, I guess, Javik, is still piled there outside, as well as the dragon whelpling.
I have the treasure on me.
You have on you like a Santa sack? Okay. I'm assuming everybody
I
drops...
have everything like just strapped to me. I can carry everything. I'm a strong boy.
I'm gonna fight you on this. Did you see how big that horde was? Are you just dragging
Yeah,
this,
but
like...
do you see how strong I am?
Okay. Fucking whatever.
I'm only going by the logic that the numbers are telling me. I mean, it's fine. I can just keep it out there.
It's fine.
Because they were just like, hey, you can carry 540 pounds. And I'm like, cool, I'm at 525 pounds.
Whoever's keeping first watch with Reida, go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage since she's helping. And this will be you guys long resting and attempting to recover.
I will keep the first one with her.
Well, everyone is doing that. I'll be... What's the name? Identifying the Tom Strahd. Another chapter, even in these dark times.
Fair enough. At the cusp of the spell, as you see the fog disperses, Ramirez, down the road to the south, you can see maybe a quarter of the mammoth left. The rest of it probably carried off. The reins are a wreck. The whatever bridling you bought for it, you won't be able to return them. But you're alive, so that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Overall, your watch goes more or less uneventful. You probably gauged that this close to the lair of the main predator of this canyon, there are not many other predators. Right, yeah. Aside from the one that just wrecked your ride. But that's that. With the Tome of Strahd... sorry, what was it?
One thing. During Watch with Reida, I would have told her everything that happened at the dragon's nest.
Okay, do you have any questions to her regarding that?
No. More just making sure that she's aware of that, so in case other things happen, that news gets back.
As I said before, upon seeing your bounty and upon hearing it again, that your whole tale, it's something that you would drink to in the Hall of Warriors, for sure. There's pride in that face. I am looking for the Tome of Strahd. There it is. If you look in my Discord posting, as Vasilka, you can go ahead, Ivan, look into whatever you want to decipher. The rest of you, if you guys want to take a break, go for it. And I'll handle the Tome of Strahd, and we'll take maybe like a 2-minute break. I'll get some water, and we can keep going.
Eat some cheese!
Ooh. Get some snackies.
Do you guys, when you eat string cheese, do you actually, like, peel it apart, or do you just bite it?
Peel it apart.
When I was in middle school.
That's horrible. I just bite it.
Investigation, right?
I'm looking up the DC. Do you have Peace 4 or Andral 3 obtained?
We have Peace 4, and no, Andral 1, not Andral 3. Peace 4, yes, we got it.
It's gonna be an investigation check, and DC is 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. It is.
No.
The later you are going, like sort of reading backwards with the cipher, the later you're going, the less information you have to work with. That's why it's harder. If you decipher certain chapters first, then they will build into other chapters. And you'll be like sort of reading the same words over and over again, making the cipher easier. If you're going into this the way you are, it's going to be the C20.
Okay. May I change the chapter then? Or okay. Barovia 3 instead.
Barovia 3 is also DC 20.
Oh my god, okay. Andral 3 because... Yes. If you say DC 20, I'm gonna disconnect.
No, this one is... Do you have Andral 1 and 2?
Andral 1.
DC 15.
Okay, let's go for it. Oh, so close. 14. Nothing else.
Let me read. 1 second.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Okay. You managed to decipher it partially. What you read is the following. When I pacified the heathen wood elves, Andro believed they needed to be shown the light of the Morning Lord and abandoned their primitive practice of abstract nature worship. When I felled the mighty silver dragon Argenfost and slaughtered his entire order of loyal knights, Andro was profoundly silent. Shortly after, he too abandoned me. I hear he has settled in a small town of Valaki. But that's as far as it goes. That's Andro 3, I'll post it. Excuse me.
Okay.
That's 4 hours spent before you will have to delay your long rest. You only need 4 hours. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some eggnog.
Go for it.
Yup. Eggnog.
The Stone of Strahd is just adding more questions than answers, guys.
Tell it to riddle
Yeah.
me this. How the hell do we get out of here?
We walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
We
walk.
I'm
have
gonna walk
Reida
right
now.
out.
She can help carry She can help carry things.
Spells for the next day? Any suggestions? I don't need Blockade Creature anymore.
I think we're gonna probably just go back and just
Counter
rest.
dragon.
Yeah.
Counter Dragon. I have that one. Melt into stone. That's how it's spell.
I mean, what you really want is you want the 3/5 spell from. Oh God, it was the Frost book. I don't remember the name, but it was the Frost book. You had the beautiful level 3 spell that was kill target dragon.
Wow.
It was 3d6 worth of dex damage, and dragons had 10 dex, and so it was like, hi, I could just I have a reasonable chance at taking down a dragon with that spell at level 3. The only problem is that it was a touch spell, so.
Oh,
Touch him.
touch him. Okay, are we all back?
Sort of.
Yep.
I mean, I'm in the kitchen, but I have my mic.
That's fine. We're pretty much finishing up the rest of the trek. Come dawn, like early dawn, you guys rise to the sound of Thrim's howl. Luckily, the rock face is sort of shielding you guys. This acting as the savage beast slayer. It shielded it. It will shield you guys as well. But going outside is probably death within like minutes. Nonetheless, you try and rest through that sound of wind and storm. And about 7 in the morning is when it starts to sort of quell into a minor blizzard. It still sort of obscures the horizon and closer to it. To you guys, all is sort of in a white-out snowfall, but you're ready to set out for the rest of Yidruk. It is about 2 more miles by road and mountain trail, if you're looking to sort of avoid that demon-infested area that you spotted before with the flayed bodies.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah. The only thing is that the Wunth and will help carry the treasure if need be. If you don't need help with the treasure, you're a big strong man. We don't need no help. She can carry the whelp.
Yeah, carry the well.
Sure. And then the giantess will carry her former mate sort of in a shoulder soldier carry. Is that what it's called when you take a body and you put it over both your shoulders?
Fireman carry. I think.
Yeah, fireman carry.
Yeah, fireman carry that. Desiccated as he is actually a little bit lighter than, so it will help her. And you guys will make your doors of your way to Yydruk. No encounters along the way or anything.
Nice.
Yeah. And no more exhaustion to worry about as you trek for 4 hours. Anything you guys want to do in Yydruk while you're here?
Basilica, did you take the Raven Shade amulet?
Yes,
called?
I got the ring kind.
Are you attuned to it? Right. Okay.
Haven't, but I'm gonna. It will open a pair of power. Does anyone want it? I cannot. I'm attuned to many stuff.
No, I don't need it.
Okay.
What's Pro of Power does what again?
A spell slot. That's it.
Yeah,
yeah,
third
but-
level.
Third
They're level or
spell
lower?
slot. Yeah, but I only get back at the first level pack slot. So, I mean,
Okay.
if no one else wants it, I will take it. But
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
Okay.
Ezekiel,
I-
are you already full?
I am already full, but once I get some dragon scale stuff, I don't need the boots anymore that give me resistance to cold damage, so I will have an attunement slot back later.
Okay. So in that case, for right now,
Later.
the,
I will
Yeah.
check it out.
I'll turn to the Pearl of Power and
Well, as we get back in town, I guess we report back that we found Reida, we
Mhm.
found the loot of the dragon, and
I'm
we
sorry,
send-
just expedited because I'm really excited for the Emperor Temple. But yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are welcome as heroes.
I-
And if you guys want
I
to
will
craft
give
things,
great big speech.
Hold on.
uh,
I will give the speech of what we did and what was accomplished.
hold on, what?
No, people were just talking over one another.
Well, I mean, like, I was just making the point of
No, you're fine.
you are welcome back as heroes. And Dragon Hunt is always a feat of celebration. Should you?
Return the net
Okay.
that I taken and apologize for losing the mammoth and the mammoth's gear. But say I hope the taking of the dragon was worth it.
Yes, I mean, like, you come back with loot that, if you so wish, you can keep all for yourself or share with the Yydruk. It is the Giant's Way. It's yours to claim. Yeah. The Reavers take their share, but only if they deserved it during a fight. So that's your call. Any pit stops you guys want to do in preparation for your journey onwards?
I need javelins.
I would.
Javelins are, believe they're like super cheap.
Yeah, they're not a lot.
Yeah, nothing.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I guess.
They're like 5 silver pieces each. Buy as many as you can carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to leave half the treasure for them here? We don't
No!
need it. And we can't even carry it. We don't even need it.
Don't worry, my components, man, they're expensive.
You can
I
have the
think
components. We don't need the gold, though. We can't carry 32,000
I'll look
gold
at-
pieces.
I'll look at Basilica
Hmm.
and say, do you want to see if they have any gems for you? You seem to go
Yeah.
through them quickly. So I think we would see if we can get any transform any of the treasure into gems that Basilica would find useful, and look at what we can get out of dragon hide armor and stuff. I would also have brought back I suppose we couldn't bring it back to Decade. I would brought back the amber stone from the the demon thing we just slew.
Cool. You pass by Whale Bailey's and you see that there actually been a recent breakthrough in Yydruk. Word is that a certain dark dwarf has actually found some diamonds buried amid the Isgard vaults, and has made a big profit from that venture.
You actually found diamonds.
I'll buy like some incense.
Okay, so the leather
I mean,
straps and
gold
incense, You spend that gold. It goes for. You need a total of 450 gold pieces worth of that for one casting of Legend Lore.
Yeah, I have the ivory straps. I don't have the incense. I'll buy the incense. I'll buy some extra, like 2,000 if we can, because there is a few spells that need incense.
How much? 2,000?
Wait moment.
Like
Of
gold?
incense?
You should probably get them
Incense and
an
oil.
amount that
Sorry.
it.
Incense and oil.
Hold on, guys.
You should probably-
One person speaking at a time. Ivan, how much incense are you buying gold pieces worth?
1,250.
They don't have that much incense. They have a total of maybe 3 times what you would use in Legend Lore. And you would buy out the entire shop. It takes a while to make incense, and it's only Whale Belly and his wife.
Okay, 500 incense.
Okay, 500 gold pieces worth of incense. Okay.
Can I get? Will they have like 1,000 on gold? Of oil, sorry.
1,000 gold pieces worth of oil.
Yes.
What spell uses 1,000 gold pieces worth of oil? I'm curious.
There is. It's just I don't memorize it. Magic Circle, for example. Where is Magic Circle? Ah, here. I know it's. I need to read my components.
Yeah, you do.
Diamond for
I was like,
everything.
what spell? Oil is so cheap for like a flask. I'm like 1,000. Never mind that Yidrak doesn't have all that oil. I'm like, what spell would need it? What are you trying to drown Strahd in his castle?
The Amber Temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you need? So you have 500 gold pieces more for incense. No problem. Done.
I think like a few diamonds. Like I guess if we can get like 3 pieces of 500, will be nice. Just in case everyone dies once.
I think the
lucky
big
rules.
one. Yeah, and then the other big one that we have is the armor that Ezekiel wanted.
Well, I want to get a shield made with the dragon scales that I collected. We can get 2 shields made, so if someone else also uses shields, they can have one as well.
Do these shields provide any extra buffs or no? Or just like a...
It would be a
Dash.
+1 shield. And it would give you resistance to cold damage.
I'll take them.
Okay.
So 2 shields made with the dragon scales, and I'd like to buy plate armor. If
So-
they have it.
They don't. Full plate, you mean? Or is there a difference between full plate and plate armor?
With full plate, half plate.
Yeah. Which one is it? Plate armor?
Full plate's 18
Yeah, that's...
AC.
I guess there's no such thing as full plate. I'm just calling it that. They don't have plate armor.
Right.
Yeah. The dragon scale is going to take time to craft, but you're supplying it, so it's going to be cheaper, price-wise, to upgrade.
Cool.
It's going to take time, though. It's not going to be ready this day. You're going to spend days in Yidrak waiting for it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Would the plate also take time to craft? Could we wait for that?
There is no plate. There's no way for
can't craft
Yidrak
it?
to make full plate armor.
Okay. Do they have splint armor?
Let me look it up real quick. Splint armor. The armor is made of narrow vertical stripes of metal derivative to a backing of leather, which is worn over cloth padding. Flexible chainmail protects the joints. I love shopping sessions.
That'd be great. Shopping sessions are the most fun. I just love getting new things.
It's gonna cost you 200 gold pieces to buy one.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Savik, hand over the gold.
Yes. It's my gold. Mine.
Yeah.
You can have
I'm not
whatever you
carrying
want.
any gold
I'm
on
the
me, so
bank.
like Ezekiel himself is broke, even though we apparently have over 30,000 gold.
We are like oil barons.
Yeah. So,
Okay. And then the scale mail, I'll have to look it up.
scale is 50 gold normal.
No,
I
he's
think-
talking about the dragon scale shields.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just looking something up here to see if it's... You guys are gonna be spending like a week in Yidrock waiting for this.
Okay.
For both shields.
We can't do that. We gotta keep moving.
Like, do you wish to put the order in now and come back for it, or do you want to? What do you want?
I say.
I say put the order in.
We have the order in.
Okay,
But
fair enough. Made of scale of one of kind of dragon, that'll be frost.
Couldn't we just expedite waiting a week?
I mean, we can, but it's a week though.
But it's also a week on my end.
Like the Amber
Yeah.
Temple
Yeah,
is
what would
like
we
have-
right up there.
What would be the disadvantage to waiting a week?
Well, time does not stand still, meaning that my NPCs also have development happening in the background.
we've
if you
just angered Strahd greatly.
if you guys care about Irina, you're lessening the chances of her having any sort of happy ending. I don't know if the party cares or not, but last time you checked, she was left in the hands of Strahd loyalists in the capital, and was brought to dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time we left her, she was in Strahd's possession fully. And the other one that we have is there's no way
Casimir?
Casimir waits a week.
Yeah. Well, he's waited this
Well,
long, but
The arena problems. The arena problem
Irina.
sounds like that's something we would have to kill Strahd to solve. So wouldn't that be like before the order is even done to deal with that?
Possibly.
It's your call.
The thing we're looking at is that the order we put the order in, and we maybe get it at the end. We maybe get it before the end. What advantage do we have to not putting it in? Right, we put the order in, we get moving, and then maybe in a week's time we're back here and have it.
Or they can
Yeah.
bring it to the not Frostlands. Okay,
The Thallands? Is that what you're talking about?
to the blacks, yeah, to the Talllands. Is there any way that they can work extra hours?
yeah, if we pay him more, can they expedite it?
Yeah.
Like 1 day rush?
You,
Joking, but it's like it's
one day
an
rush?
option,
I'm not joking. Do you want to pay 3 times the price?
Yeah.
You
How much
have
is
the
it?
horde for it. Let me
Yeah.
just...
What else are we gonna do with the gold?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, if we can expedite like that, yeah, sure.
Okay. They're gonna have to like hire help from the shanties to work on it. Let me just look up something real quick.
Maybe not 1 day, but like less time. Like
Do you want 1 day?
If it's possible, yes. But I'm not.
1 to
sure,
2
like-
days.
Okay. What was the amount of horde? I have it in my notes here. I want to see if you guys even have the money for this to pay all the staff they'll need to make 2 shields out of.
We have a total of 31,500 gold pieces.
31,000.
31,500 gold pieces on top of the platinum that we
Okay.
have.
The town,
246
the
platinum.
town's jarl will accept 20,000 gold to expedite the creation of 1 shield in a single day.
Bullshit!
It's single
No.
day.
We just slayed his dragon horde. We saved his
Those of you
daughter.
who come from civilized society and know how magic item hunting, not shopping, hunting goes, that is a fucking steal. That is me putting 50% off on top of that shit.
No, we don't have that. If you take the organs of the dragon, is there? No, I'm joking.
That
well,
is the
we don't have that much.
best you'll get. That's like your reputation count, the
Yeah.
fact that you help
Okay.
Reida, everything. Like the Jarl likes you, whatever.
Okay.
Like, that's you, and the horde will go toward the Reaver's efforts. And I'm like, I'm like
Yeah.
looking up the price for this item. Like, I'm being too kind already.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
okay.
We put it in for the week, and if it turns out we get lucky and it's available, great. Otherwise,
Okay.
I don't have a particular problem with Yidra getting 2 dragon scale shields that they get to deal with their own thing if we can't get there. So,
Okay, fair enough. You'll pay up on pickup then. You give them the supplies to make shields, and if you don't come back or you die or something, they get it. They take the deal. You'll pay up on pickup then. We'll handle that when that happens. It's going to be a week
Exactly.
worth of crafting magic items takes time. It takes a lot more than a week, but I'm being generous because these are professional dragon hunters.
So-
Other things, I guess, look for customer. If we spend the whole day here, decipher the Tom Strahd. But we can do that in chat if
Sure.
So.
The only thing I would do is I would talk to Jarl about what's our best way to get to the temple safely.
He promised you a safe escort. He already organizes Reavers, but by day's end, he has a group set up already of 4 Reavers escort you to the Temple of Whispers, as they know it, and show you the way. The only condition they have is that these warriors don't enter. They show you the way, and then they leave.
Of course, wouldn't ask for me.
Why again did we decide we don't want to wait? We already said that the arena problem can't be solved until after we kill Strahd, so that would essentially be like the end of the campaign. There's no point in coming back here after that. And then, what was the other reason?
So the
Like
reason is
we have like
right
a hunting
now-
dragon, and Rahadin will get back on his feet. Like there
Rahadin's
is
not
no-
leaving without us.
Rahadin? No, Rahadin, not
Alright.
customer.
Let me
Oh,
let me
customer.
answer this question. I have a language you can speak. So when you play chess, what happens if you give your opponent 10 turns? That.
Very bad. Okay, but
My
what
NPCs are
exactly
moving.
is
My every day you guys don't pay attention to one sector of Barovia, things happen there regardless. There's development. When you come back to Valaki, there's going to be change. When you come back to Kazarevloft, there's going to be development. So you're not on a rush, but you can't just lounge around for like 2 months and like, oh, there's no consequence. Of course there is.
Yeah.
that's really the concern, is that we have set things in motion such that we are clearly a threat that needs to be dealt with. If we give Strahd time, he will come up with more ways to deal with us when we need to
I guess
act.
because
I'm not
the way
saying
the way I'm thinking about it is that like either way, we have to spend a week before we go and attack Strahd to come back and get it. Otherwise, like, what was the point in even ordering it in the first place? And so it's like I don't see why it matters. I don't see what the benefit to rushing towards the Ember Temple is versus just waiting to get it and then going to the Ember Temple.
I see what's happened here. I'm not actually expecting us to be able to get it, to come back here in a week and pick them up.
Oh,
That's the hey, if things go badly and it takes us a week for some reason, other things pull us away, and we've got a week of time has passed, we can come back here and pick it up.
Does anybody
I'm
have blacksmithing tools proficiency by chance? Assume
Yes.
not. Yes? Who?
Yeah, me. I have Smith's tools proficiency.
You can have that time. 2-3 days.
If he stays working with them,
Mhm.
you mean? Or
Yep.
Fuck it, just wait 3 days then.
Yeah.
I'll help craft.
That's for 2 shields?
That's for one, I assume.
That's for 1. If you're not paying any extra for like, pretty much you're paying for extra people for getting people out of shanties to help you out with this. You're paying for the scales, the enchanting therein, and the art of crafting magic weapons requires time and money, as well as the scales. But what we're going to do, because I want to move on, is in RP chat after session, if anybody wants to do anything in hindsight, like a downtime activity over 3 days, message me, and I'll make some rolls and see if you guys gather anything extra on the hindsight. Other than that, do we all agree that we can just move on 3 days ahead of time?
Yep.
Sure. That sounds good.
Thank you.
I don't know. Hold
Fuck
on.
off. Oh my god, I hate shopping sessions so much. You have no idea how much I'm suffering right now. You receive, by the end of 3 days, thanks to Ramirez's efforts with Varthuk and
Thank you,
Thikir,
Ramirez.
it is a dragon scale shield. I am literally opening up D&D monster. My document here, I have it under dragons, dragons, and then white dragons, please, white dragons, and then we have, it wasn't ancient, it was an adult. Up.
La 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 la. La la la.
So the shield grants you resistance to cold damage while you have it equipped. And then skill buff. I'm just seeing if it's a +1 or +2 shield, if anybody's adding it to their equipment. La la la. Please load. Thank you.
Somebody can help me with
It's +1.
how much is?
It's a +1, and you have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapon from the white dragon.
Cool. Thank you. I will.
Who has the shields? Ezekiel and?
Ezekiel only has the one.
Just me. It's just the one.
Only one. I thought it was two. My bad. Okay.
There's another one that will be made in 4 days if we want to come back.
While you wear this armor with this shield, you gain a +1 bonus to AC. You have advantage saving throws against frightful presence and breath attack, and you have. That's it.
Okay, I think we are ready. I'll cast Legend Lore and Scrying during these downtime activities and decipher Tom Strahd.
Oh, get this. No, never mind. That's the next tier up. Sorry, I read something else. Legend Lore, casting it, consuming the components to 150 gold pieces. What's your query?
We can do it on chat, but it will be about the Amber Temple, where using the information I have, that is the source of secrets, has demons inside, has a lich name. I have to check the name. It was guarded by the Silver Dragon Order. Strahd became a vampire inside of it. Exanter is the name of the lich.
Okay.
Like trying to use all the information we have to get it.
Compiling for like 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start from the top. As you finish the spell, you set up the ritual, cast it for 10 minutes. You attune to your divine power and get the following sense of information. Nearly 1,500 years ago, there was a secret society of good-aligned wizards that built the place that now is known as the Emperor Temple, here in the Belknap mountain range. The society itself, more ancient than that, perhaps 2,000 years old. They needed a vault in which to contain the evil vestiges, remnants of dead, malevolent entities that had been captured and have been brought to the temple to sort of hoard away their forbidden knowledge that they have amassed. These wizards dedicated the temple to a god of secrets, whom they trusted to keep the temple hidden from the rest of the world until the end of time. But unfortunately for the wizards, even the will of a god couldn't prevent other evil creatures from learning the temple's location. These wizards then were forced to guard the temple themselves to keep its secrets from falling into villainous hands. The evil forces that were imprisoned within the temple remained there, sort of influencing the temple as well, as their presence sort of became rooted in the very walls. For one reason or another, that even legend lore cannot tell you because you just don't have the details, you know that eventually these wizards, they turned on one another. One of those wizards you've actually encountered. Not alive, but you have encountered his corpse. Upon Galothr's back, the old wizard of the order whose staff Ramirez holds now, Melathrond, who was a powerful wizard that lived more than 2,000 years ago, a part of the secret society that guarded the Ember Temple and the evil vestiges therein. He set his sight at acquiring immortality, but the other archmages were in his way. So in secret, Melathrond made a bargain with the dark powers in the temple and discovered the power to command and dominate Mount Gakkus' dragons. Venturing out into the Arctic wilderness, he formed a bond with Galothr, the Ancient, and together they became one of the most deadly predators on Mount Gakkus. With his Staff of Frost in hand, the Archmage returned to the Ember Temple and challenged his former brethren. Alas, it seems that Melathrond never got to claim immortality, as he is dead now. As for Galothr, well, it seems that in a fit of rage, it is possible that that Galothr has played a hand in the many deaths that followed during those times in the temple, as he killed and turned things into solid ice. But unfortunately, it was too late to save Melathrond, so maybe all for naught. And now it seems that to this day, Galothr never acknowledges its master's death. Still sort of speaking to it and reliving their days together. The spell continues on, giving you one last bit of knowledge about the temple. You spoke, did you remember the name of the individual you were trying to seek knowledge on?
Yes, Exetanter.
Okay. Compiling. The wizards were dead and gone by the time this Exathanter, an evil archmage, arrived at the temple. He breached the temple's wards, spoke to the vestiges therein, and discovered a secret to becoming a lich himself. Something that many never achieved. It is believed that after his transformation, Exanther lives still. Maybe in the temple. I'm still watching over it. Not so much to hoard the evil secrets, but to share them openly. And meanwhile, all the while, the evils of the raid continue to feed on each other, growing in power. I don't know how much legend lore will give you more. I think that's more than enough. Given your knowledge of the place, it only goes as far as your knowledge, really, and expanding on it. Everything else is sort of secrets contained in the heads of other people, or perhaps their journals.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe there'll be more to learn once you venture there.
Yes, I think there will be.
Okay.
The only thing I would add, and I can cover it later, I would have carved the runes from Einor, the guy, into
Yep.
my flesh and offered to do the same for
Wunth, if she wanted.
Wunth denies it. She hasn't earned it yet, but she means to preserve this in a sort of grim, dark fashion of once he's buried, they're going to take his flesh, leather it, and frame it somewhere to be studied. But nobody stops you from claiming the literal treasure that you found. So go for it. Anybody else do anything else in Yadrak, or we're good to go?
Should be good.
Thank you.
Have mundane things that we'll do in RP chat later.
Yes.
I just want to make clear, I'm breaking a tune with the Tom Strahd at the moment, on the last day.
Giving it to somebody else?
No, I still keep it, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
You're
leave
just
you going.
you just it is a curse. Break entombment does not.
Curse?
Yeah, break entombment does not break a curse.
Does remove curse will remove it?
Yes.
I'll.
Okay. Solution to everything. I love having clerics and curse fraud. It's great. All right. Fair enough.
And as we are finishing the last day of the resting, I'm gonna give everyone a death ward.
Everybody in the party?
Everybody, yeah.
So
Three
that's 8 hours?
3? Everybody else or everybody?
Everyone in the party. So the 4 of us and Casimir.
Oh, wow. Okay. What levels
Doing it.
spell slot is that? I'm just curious.
It says you took a creature.
3 level 4s, 2 level 5s.
Oh, you're just multicasting it. Because it's not concentration.
It's not concentration.
Of course, it's not concentration.
It's not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hours concentration, imagine. Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Onwards to the temple.
onwards to the temple, expedited, because you have escort of the Reavers. You take this Desolate Pass. Something does occur on the bridge. Javik, as you're crossing, you hear a voice on the wind, mocking, gleeful, like a ghost from the very recent past. It's only been 3 or 4 days since she died, but Valentha's presence still haunts this place. And you look over the bridge, and for a moment you just see her figure manifest in the snow, wisp-like in the wind, and carry on with the wind.
Bitch!
Yeah. As you cross the bridge, roll ahead, Rumia, dexterity saving throw as she tosses you over.
Okay.
No. You die on the way to the Ember Temple. Get
Oh
cooked. Get cooked. Yeah. No.
Goodbye!
But that happens on a bridge. Just so you know, her ghost does haunt the place still. You guys maneuver onto a switchback road that actually switches back onto the mountain, and you arrive here in a hidden little alcove where I can put it on the map, I believe. Oh no, it's all one piece. It's fine. The Ember Temple is like here. Like following a switchback road that looks something like this. So it takes you a total of 7 hours to get to the Ember Temple from Yadrak.
We have like 1 hour of Death Ward then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And we
mean,
used all those spell slots.
I would have given Casimir back his spindle if he wants to attune to it or use it or whatever. Back when we were in Yadrak.
spindle? Oh yes. Sorry, I
Spindle's the weaver.
thought my brain went funny. You said spindle, and I was like, why would you need a dreidel? Hava Nagila. I don't know.
Yeah.
My brain went funny places.
And I will say, Vasilka, if you rest casted those, I think we're probably actually out of Death Ward.
Why? 7 hours.
Oh, I suppose if our last long rest ended exactly as we left, then yeah, you have an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you guys an hour. It's only kind.
Okay.
Putting you guys on the map, just bear with
But-
me. It is a big map. What?
Does Vasilica, do you have all those spell slots back or no?
Yes, I have them back.
That's rest casting for you. If you didn't use your spell slots, they're really nice. Otherwise, they're annoying.
We guys are over here as the escorting reavers leave you to your duties. You also have Casimir here with you. Let's not forget the boy who...
Right.
Why does he have 10 HP left? What happened to you? My
He
boy.
was finding diamonds.
Uh-huh. How much HP does he have? Okay, Wizard Boy doesn't have a lot of HP. 54 HP, okay. Keep forgetting. He has mage armor on, and he's ready to face the temple. What do you guys see in front of you then? Finally, the Ember
At the
Temple.
moment, the map.
What?
You're asking? Or...
No, I know. No, I'm saying what you guys see before you is this. I have a handout. Finally, I've been excited to get here for so long. The Ember Temple. Click on it, it zooms in. Oh. It is extremely cold here. Still sort of close to the peak, the first snow peak. You can feel an evil permeating even from this distance, sort of resonating through the earth and stone. And there's an uneasiness you're only shielded from thanks to your cleric, your paladin. But the pervasive evil keeps trying to penetrate in, clawing at your senses, whispering your worst fears as you approach closer. The road fades completely. Away under a covering of snow. But it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountain side ahead of you. The front of the structure is like 50 feet high, 5 stories, and like there's these 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from like a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down.
Well, here we are. Here we go. Hand on the small amber cloak pin or thing that I have, or brooch is what's the name.
Would you have given us a rousing speech on the way here?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
So rousing.
Me too. I will have give you one specific to you, Sabi. We are arriving in the temple.
Ah.
I will
Scuffed speech. Your mic
I
will copy.
will
Yeah.
bring out of a sack and covering clothing. I will handle you your clothes. And I'll tell you, you got lost once on their power. You beat a dragon. The creature who made you is gone. You don't need these ones anymore. Seal them back into this tomb.
Should have a little bit more of light. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I missed it. But is the curse on the claws gone, or?
No, they're still there.
I immediately put it on. I'm just kidding.
Traffic.
Crack mode.
What?
Resist.
No, I'm weak.
You don't need them anymore.
And you're just giving them over to me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to mount a defense for Zavik as to why he needs them, but as like I'm trying to figure out like how that feeling would be, because I didn't think you'd give them over like just right here that quick. As he looks down at them and he takes it, like almost like he's very tempted to want to just put it back on, to have that power, because he knows that this is it, like this is where it all began. his brow was kind of furrowed. He's just kind of like not understanding like why do you have them, as because he thought they just had dissipated off and disappeared because he didn't make that kill. But at the same time, he starts to get kind of angry to be like, you've had these the whole time, and you're just now giving them. But he'll put him back in a little pouch in his like sack that he carries, and he'll put it on his side. And he has just like kind of like a look of, I don't know how to describe it. Not like of I don't know, kind of like maybe of like disdain. To be like, oh, you were the one who took the claws from me, and you know, he only needed more time just to understand them more. No guarantees though.
I'm gonna give Shavik a reassuring pat on his shoulder and say, "You did the right thing to resist putting it on. Hopefully, I believe you're strong enough to resist its temptation. I believe you don't need it. I believe that you're a better man, Shavik. We should seal these away for good in the temple."
Your demon is gone, and with your help, all the demons in the lands will follow them.
Always here, baby.
Yeah, Daddy.
What was that?
Always here.
Yeah.
Depends what
Shall we
happens on the
enter?
inside. Yeah.
Maneuver. I'll follow you guys as you guys look around the map,
I'm
ask
not on.
questions. Yeah.
We're not on it.
We're on the overland map still.
Oh, I'm sorry. This entire time. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I just assumed that wanted to move us until after the explanation of what we saw.
No, you're right here. My bad.
Wow.
Oh, I was like, no,
pretty
no,
amber.
nobody's doing anything. I'm like, oh, weird. Like,
In we go. And I will make my way up to the doorway.
as
Wait a
you
minute.
may. Yep.
Why did you give these to me now? Knowing that we're going into this place, and it's like, hey, we're gonna go seal these away, but like, don't touch these. Like, I'm gonna tantalize you with these like great power, but don't use it.
It's more
I-
meaningful if you're the one to choose this.
Yes, you're the one who casts away the temptation to destroy what was taking your soul and the life of others. To your way of showing that you're in contact with nature, that you're still you.
No promises.
You frankly would be stronger with them. Just stick back. We might be able to use this power. He shouldn't deny himself who he is. A beast is a beast. They made you what you are, but you choose what to do with that power. Embrace it. I have. And Casimir makes his way, not lingering too much time outside, making his way inside along with Ramirez.
Zico's just scowling at him as after he finishes and walks away, looks back to Shavik, says, "You don't have to follow his advice. You choose who you are."
Okay.
Eddie, I can't get in.
I am lagging so
I-
much on this map. Oh my goodness. It hurts.
I'm not.
I'm scared, this is dark. Okay.
Anybody lingering outside for any reason, or I'm just assuming everybody has it? Yeah.
Nope, I'm going in,
Oh, man.
All right.
but I can't get there.
I know. All right. Because I need to like catch up with you guys. There's a lot of development. You pass by narrow pass down the stairs, and along the walls you see various carvings ones of wizards with like spell books, and beneath their hoods, instead of beards, you see like one has like a set of tentacles writhing out. The other one has like too many eyes, like 7, 8, 9 eyes. Another one has like long nails that wrap around the book to clutch at it. And all below that carving, into the amber glazed walls, you see writing, an inscription. If you seek honor or power, turn back, for these walls hold naught but doom. Herein lies the mage's bane and the womb of sin. In amber tombs below, the darkness shelters a timeless evil. This temple is infected with a scourge of malevolent divinity. Our arrogance and folly forged this place into our prison. Leave now, before our damnation becomes yours.
That's promising.
Zico's looking to the rest of the party with concern. He's like, this is the place you said where you would find something to help take down Strahd?
Well, this is the place that Strahd got his power. If nothing else, we can know what his power is, how it works, and potentially break it.
Hopefully we can take his power back.
And I will go ahead and look through what I'm assuming are these arrow slits.
Arrow
here
slits.
into this-
Seems to be served some sort of a military position here by one army or another. You see past the icy steps that descend like 10 feet to a time-ravaged hallway with these arrow slits in the walls. Beyond ahead lies a vast hallway. How do you pronounce this word? Sepulchre? Crawl? Fuck. It's dark.
Sepulchre?
Yes, thank you. You see through the arrow slits is sort of like a guard room. 2 arrow slits are carved into the west wall of the room. The room looks to be about 10 feet high, 20 feet across. And you see through the arrow slit, slumped in the like northeast corner, is a skeleton wearing what looks to be like blue wizard robes and clutching a wand to his chest.
Touch it.
I just remember if Casimir has Mage Hand or not. I don't.
You can ask.
Player doesn't. Casimir, any chance you can easily get that? Might be interesting to you. It's like a wizard who fell defending this place, or
He does not have Mage Hand. Cantrips, he has
Okay.
Mold Earth, Chill Touch, Prestidigitation, and Light.
okay.
I'm looking to see if he has anything that's like kinetic.
Mold earth be used to like move the ground that somebody's standing on to bring them closer?
It's
Yes,
loose
but-
earth only, unfortunately.
Is this stone or wood, I guess? Well,
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
Oh yeah, it says you can move it along the ground.
There is no air inside. Inside should be like fixed stone or wood, something like that.
Yeah, it's not loose dirt, unfortunately. Well, onwards.
There is earth inside, Tom. Maybe there is earth.
Clever, but that's not how the spell works. Okay.
Okay.
So Casimir just says, I don't have the spell, but we can just find a door to that room.
Yes, let's go.
I could. Can I reduce somebody? Do I have reduce and large? I don't.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Alright.
Actually,
Well,
Casimir lets his bodyguard kind of lead ahead, but let me guys know.
I will walk out into the hallway.
you don't want to look for a door?
You walk toward what looks to be some sort of an overlook. It's a 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with like shattered railing that overlooks a vast temple. Black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is like 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and ceiling are all covered in this amber glaze, lending the gloom a golden sheen. The light from the orb reflecting off them. A set of amber doors stand closed to the west, and a set of open ones lay to the east, through which you can see the glimmer of some green light, wispy in the distance, fade in and out, moving. Passive perception 12. Who has it?
Me.
I do.
I got
Those are-
15.
Okay, those of you who do, you note the arrow slits along the chamber walls, like a set here, and another set across the room here. Arrow slits in the walls overlooking the temple. Anybody has vision that for some reason extends like 90 feet in front of them?
With that, I can see that statue.
Okay. What you see
Yeah.
is a large faceless statue at the far end of the temple. And as you guys step inside, you hear a booming voice emanate from that direction ahead. Have you come to steal the secrets of the Ember Temple?
Had come to fix the mistake that was done years ago.
No, we've come to visit the Whispering Temple.
Then you've come to the right place. But many seek power and few deserve it. You shall pay a price for entry. A tribute to me, the guardian of this place. I shall have bequeathed upon me by each of you one item of magical importance, or a secret of equal measure.
Is there a layaway program?
What's a layaway program?
Like where you can just give it to them later?
No!
Is this voice familiar by any chance? Cause
Only because the DM is
Like-
running out of voices.
okay, I was just asking. Okay, just asking.
I could give it a voice like this if it had, I don't know, fucking hot,
No.
I don't know.
You're fine.
With what he's
Does he sound like
asking
Vlakovic? Is that why?
It
Well,
sounded
yeah.
like someone that I had maybe heard before.
Yes,
Like,
you
Okay.
sound like Vargas.
Yeah, maybe. Just Vargas,
Yeah.
just chilling in the temple this
Here's a
entire time.
question.
well, I was gonna say
Here's a
like maybe
question.
he's just back there asking, trying to get shit from us, and just be like, all right, thanks,
Hey,
dudes. Like, he's
you're
calling the
pretty
wizard boss.
confident it's not Vargas, Vlakovic.
Okay, okay.
Can we give magic items to other players for them to offer? I'm wondering if like maybe someone who doesn't have something that they
Yes.
would be willing to give up if we can. Okay. If
Yeah.
anyone needs to borrow an item, let
Or-
me know.
If we're
Ezekiel
doing
will be
this-
first to
Just remember Glorian is like lagging behind a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't mean not talking
Sorry
over
about
people,
that.
he's just 5 seconds behind, that's all. Go for it. Ezekiel does what?
if no one else is immediately stepping forward, Ezekiel will be the first one to step up to offer an item. Not sure exactly. Is there obvious where I'm supposed to be doing this?
Well, the voice is coming from the large statue about 90 feet ahead across. Sort of the chamber descends down 30 feet downstairs, and upon that floor is that statue that rises to full height of the temple. And a voice is emanating from beneath the hood.
I will go down the stairs, and I'll sort of just crouch, like, in front of where the statue is.
Yeah.
And I'll slowly take out my short sword. Say, this is a short sword that I fought with my previous party, that was with me for a long time. I offer this as tribute.
You see before you a rift, in almost like a reality rift, open up, and beyond the threshold there's only darkness. It's like a hole in space, and a single hand reaches out from this hole, and you see it is furred along the back with these wicked claws. Looks fox-like, if that would make sense, but what's the word for something that's being humanized? Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphized.
Anthropomorphized is like a fox paw, reaches out with his fingers and just does the claw-like motions to accept the hilt of the sword. Should you offer it?
I will sort of like hold it up flat on both my hands so I can take it.
Takes it out of your grasp and pulls it back into its furry hole, and you hear a voice from atop, as you hear like a very faint like clank, as if the sword was just like tossed aside within the head of the statue. And from within the head, looking up, you can see only like a veil of darkness kind of wisping out from beneath the hood, and a voice speak out once more. More! I demand more. A tribute of power or knowledge. Something useful, well-hidden secret about some part of Barovia. Or more magic items of rare or greater value. I want more.
You saying it wants more from me, or just like one from everyone in the party?
It's referring to all of you guys.
The souls in Barovia are doomed to be reborn over and over till they're consumed by the darkness of the mist, always feeling pain and suffering.
Isn't the unknown riveting? What is the darkness of Barovia? What lies beyond the mist? One truly wonders. Do you know?
Other shadow realms?
Interesting. Have you got proof?
There has been notations of the loved one of the Lord of the land coming back. There's a statue of her in the swamp of Beres. There is a drawing of her other incarnation in his castle, and currently there is the current incarnation of her named Irina in Ravenloft.
You are a very knowledgeable individual. One ponders. Who is it that speaks? Who are you, really? Who is it that shouts across fucking 100 feet away from the statue?
I'm sorry. I imagine in my mind, like the voices were like in my ears.
No, this is a booming voice from like across the entire hall.
Like walking toward through the stairs with the bone of I forgot her name, of the saint in my hand. Thank you. Of Markovia in my hand. I'm Basilica, the town's bride, created from all the suffering and fighting souls of the land. Last chance of the Morning Lord to cleanse the suffering of the souls.
Your kind. It is an amalgamation. A thing of flesh and bone made from the graves. I can see your stitches worn away by the winds and the weather, unhidden by powder or concealment. You are a thing most fascinating. Who was your creator? That
Deva.
is... You say Deva?
Deva known as the Abbot by the mortals in the land.
This is a worthy tribute of knowledge, useful, well hidden, and, I assure you, will be well used. You will hear from what's, like, from the inside, like, beneath the hood of the statue, what sounds like scratching of, like, a ink pen on parchment. Really quick. I want more. An offering of knowledge or power. And I guess this would be Ezekiel, you're done. Vasilka, you're good. You see Casimir offers forth in his hands the shards of amber that he stole from the Isgard vaults. I return to you that which was taken from you, and I bestow upon you the secret of those long gone. They've whispered to me of the contents of the vaults therein here. I return to you the treasure that was stolen. Where are you going, Javik? Going far? I'll make you roll initiative. What?
You said it looked like it was like scratching. Is this like a Wizard of Oz? I feel like this is a Wizard of Oz thing. There's like someone in the statue. You said there's like scratching of like a, pen.
Right. Yes, like an inkwell pen upon parchment from inside. You see again the tear in reality sort of open, blackness, nothing through it, and again the paw reaches out and very quickly like picks up the gems like filthy thieves, taking not which is not theirs. I forewarn you from doing the same, lest you meet their fate. But this is a fine offering, returning that which belongs to me. But I demand more.
Well,
A secret.
I suppose
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like a dark entity. So I think someone's in the statue.
Oh, I'm sure that this being is within the statue itself, merely hiding within there. But I suppose I can offer you this. And I'll pull out a dagger. The abyssal dagger from the lake.
Ooh. You hear what sounds like sniffing from beneath the hood, as if somebody's just going like, "What's this?"
You recognize this?
I do not recognize it, but I can sense its power from here. Ooh, gimme.
You want?
Oh yeah. And
What do I have What do I have to know that if I give this to you, you will let us pass?
my
Do I have to go
word,
forward?
as a gentleman,
Well,
as a fellow scholar and collector of powerful things, a seeker of knowledge and that which is secret. You have my word.
well then,
Which you'll just have to take, because what else can he give you?
catch. And I'll toss it.
Into the darkness of the beneath the hood?
Yes.
Okay. What you see is the darkness retreats a moment, and you see it's just a blank face, like no features or anything beneath the hood, but there are two eye slits through which the darkness sort of like retrieves into those eyes, and through one of them you see the same paw shoot out and catch the dagger by the hilt and draw it in to the eye socket, And slowly the darkness dissipates forward more. You hear a few tink sounds, if it's like testing the blade, whatever. A few like arcane sounds too, as if it's casting some sort of magic that ebbs and flows, and a few sparks fly off from the eye sockets. And
Used by vicious creatures in sacrificing of other living things.
it will do.
Our darkness.
Only one remains, I believe, Javik.
Is this the temple secretary?
Yes.
I don't like this.
Yep, agreed. But
Alright, I give him the Arum and Angentum daggers.
You don't
Okay.
have those? I have those.
What?
Yeah,
Why do you have
I took
them?
those. I took them when the party was telling me everything that they had. and
Okay,
that
Julian,
wasn't one of them.
do you give them away so Javik can give them away?
No. Javik, you know what you need to do.
No.
PvP time.
Give them to me.
How?
Javik,
No.
this is your moment.
Oh,
This is your moment to decide who you are.
And whisper. You could always tell him about the history of Strahd and what he did in this temple. That may still yet be a secret. What he did at the wedding.
Boy, howdy, you're testing my knowledge.
The fact that he killed his companion
Well, yeah.
there, and then he killed his brother.
Vasilka, where's the
I don't
Tome of
think so.
Strahd? Sorry to interrupt, I'm just curious.
It will be under my cloak. It wouldn't be in the open sight.
Carry on. Okay.
Yeah.
Does a charm of vitality suffice?
A Charm of Vitality is not an item. It's something that your soul absorbed. It was bestowed upon you as a
I
gift.
thought it was like an actual thing.
It wasn't an item, no. You can still use it, by the way. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It's
just
the whole
haven't
like
really
disease
used
thing. It's fine, yeah.
Javik,
A
No.
tribute.
be strong.
What about a potion of giant strength?
Javik, be strong.
I'm not strong!
Javik.
Such items are mundane. I'm looking for something rare, something exceptional to add to my collection. It has to be like literally like rare or greater value, or a bunch, like 3 or more uncommon magic items. This creature will take.
I am looking through.
Or a tribute for knowledge, something useful and well hidden. Secret of Babarovia. Nothing that is widely known. Yeah.
Javik,
Man, I'm trying to test my. No!
Mhm.
look to the sun.
Let him
There is
Do
talk.
not
no
shield
sun.
your eyes.
There is no sun.
Do not
Okay.
shield your eyes, Javik. In all things, it is absolute. You know what the right thing to do here is.
Yeah, fucking bust this statue open and choke this fucker in here.
I heard that. I resent it.
Hold on. I
Yeah.
have to go back in my notes and find actually some juicy information.
You can tell what happened in the wedding, for example. How about the silver
I feel like he
dragon?
would. I feel like he would know what happened in the temple if this person is from the temple. He knows. I'll try.
in the
I'll try
wedding.
with that one first. Well, I'll do the temple one first and see if that's known. Fuck, I can't remember his general's name though. Gwen. What was his? Ah, fuck.
In general
Gwendolyn.
terms, what are you trying to relay over?
That Strahd came here. Big power with his general Gwendolyn. Gwillem. Yeah, Gwillem. And a pact was made. And I'm trying to remember that this was so fucking long ago.
I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
What-
he had gave his humanity away to basically become a Dark Lord.
One thing is a rumor and one thing is fact. Have you proof of such a secret? You can hear him salivating, like he likes it, but like he needs proof.
I would look to Basilica and just give like a hard eye contact and then like drop my eyes down to the tome.
No.
Not that you would give it, I'm saying that you would just at least present it as truth.
Okay, there is notes about the events that happened in here, and part of the deal was for him to slay his brother and consume him.
The tome which you hold, what is it?
Wedding.
Do you reveal the true identity of the tome? What it is?
No, I wouldn't reveal it.
Then it's just like you're just putting rumors on pieces of parchment.
Okay, get your point.
What?
I'm trying to think of like actual hard facts then.
There is a witness of the event. The revenant of Willing still lingering.
Yeah, but I don't.
Did you catch that? I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, the Revenant of Gwillem is still around.
That is
verify that information, but he's not like here.
Yeah. You can claim to have seen it with your own eyes.
Yeah, but that's just like, okay, that's like saying, "Hey, trust me, bro."
True.
Okay.
I mean, you can use like.
I'll just give him an item. I give him the Luckstone then.
The Luckstone?
Yep.
The potion, the Luckstone, and a third item.
Is the Luckstone not rare?
Is it?
Luckstone is uncommon.
It's uncommon.
That's fucking dumb.
Give me a second.
You can bribe this creature, or you can give him like knowledge that's well hidden, so you can Barovia. This whole encounter is like to reward players who were inquisitive or players who were discoverative, or for players who were neither, they just fucking beat his shit in.
Avik, you can speak about the fangs.
Yeah, but I also need to present that kind of information that we have something to show for it.
And the show is the Drift Globe and the Trident of.
Do we have the Trident though?
Yes, you have a trident.
You have the Trident. Ramirez has the Trident in his back. Look at it.
Oh. You could also potentially talk about Valenta.
Zavik, you
I have
more than your faults.
You have her mask, right?
I have her ashes.
Those were used in the ritual.
Suffice?
The ashes were used up in the ritual to give you the ancestral. What do you call that feature I gave you? Confiding with your ancestors.
I have that. One sec.
The ashes were used as a reagent in that.
Yeah, consult the spirits.
Yeah, consult the
If
spirits.
you're struggling on it, here, and I'll give you the Pipes of Haunting.
That will do.
They're uncommon as well.
The potion of giant strength, the pipes, and the third item you offered there, they'll grant you, that will satisfy it.
What if we just give them the Trident? We don't even really need it. We don't use it.
Yeah, Trident works too.
Is Trident rare?
Trident is uncommon.
Yeah, give them those.
Yeah, I'd keep Luckstone then.
Cool. Fair enough.
Zavik, you were strong.
Nope.
One by one, you see the portal open from like one angle. One paw comes out, takes one item, another portal opens and takes another one, and a third one above, and both paws greedily grab the trident and just yoink it through the portal, and the portal closes. And one by one, you hear the items stuff. Glass will clink gently on some shelf or another somewhere. The trident is probably thrown into a pile, by the sounds of it, sounds like a lot of metal in a pile, like just thrown lacklusterly, and you can hear a little snicker and giggle from within as the creature says, "Access granted." And then you actually hear like a stab like on paper, and you see a piece of parchment. In true manner of bureaucracy, a piece of parchment flutter down from one of the eye sockets and land on the floor before your feet, and you can see a whole ass like contract with like this neat stamp at the bottom of it and a signature.
I will immediately read the signature.
It's Neferin. Spelled like this. Hold on. Nope. Not copy the whole paragraph, just the name. Neferin. The contract itself kind of sort of goes into a lot of gobbledygook and small letters, but essentially it's like, it reads like, "You shall have passage to and from the temple, so long as you take no treasure that is not freely given." And it has like a warning. What?
When it says taking out of the temple, or just grabbing?
You shall have passage to and from the temple, so long as you take no treasure that is not freely given. The wording is very specific, and I can post in chat so you guys can have it. Those of you who played the IA are having
Yeah.
yeah, are having flashbacks right now. There's also a warning. Hereby, I and my guardians are not the only inhabitants of this place, and thus, should those that dwell deeper within may greet you with hostility or violence without repercussions to signee, Neferin. Your safety is your sole responsibility. As a reminder,
Doesn't sound like we have safe passage.
those that break the accord of this temple shall be condemned to haunt it forevermore. Signed, Neferin.
Well,
That second part doesn't really sound like we're granted safe passage.
Well,
yes,
it is not gonna attack you.
yes.
Okay.
Here's what the best we're going to get out of the creature, out of this thing. So, shall we
So,
proceed in?
before you
I'll
guys...
ask him, how do we
Yeah?
I'll ask him, how do we determine the difference between your fellow guardians and whatever lies deeper in this place?
Whatever which does not attack you is under my command. You'll just have to take my word. Like,
Okay.
they're not like sign Neferin or anything, but just so you guys know, because this map is sort of across floors. This is where you guys stand, and this is what you can see below. So just let me know if you want view of the upper floor or lower floor, and I'll change the map accordingly.
Okay.
Do you want to go back up and check out the rooms on the upper floor first, or shall we continue on in the rooms on this floor?
Let's see the upper floor first. Or
Okay.
this floor, sorry. We're here already.
Okay. Well, I'll turn to Casimir. I don't suppose you have a map of the inside of the temple?
I do not know.
in that case-
I do know what I'm looking for, and I will know it when I see it.
Looking at the rest of the party. Any problems with opening this door first?
Oh, wait, what did Casimir give?
Casimir gave knowledge of Amber Stone with Amber Stones.
It gave
Oh,
back
okay.
which was taken from the temple.
Never mind then. I must miss.
That's okay. Casimir spent
any
several
problems with
days
this door
looting
first?
the dead. Okay. Nick, how are you doing time-wise?
I will have to go here pretty shortly.
Okay.
Are
Keep
you
going for
sure?
another 10 minutes?
Yeah, like 10, 15 most.
You call it whenever. Okay. Right. You guys approach this here. Just a general sort of description of the room first. You see 4 black marble columns supporting the vaulted ceiling of the temple, at the north end of which stands that 40-foot tall statue. Its face is void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies. Yada yada. What is this? What are you looking at here? That is X5D. The way forward is blocked by a set of double doors made of pure amber. Upon the doors is written symbols which, Javik, send your skin on fucking edge. You've spent way too many years in those dank dungeons amid those skittering vermin to not recognize Quickish. The language of Skaven.
What's the fucking language of rat men?
What
did it
men?
say though? Rat men.
What are a rat?
Small rats that walk on their hind legs, resemble rats.
Actual rats that walk on their hind legs and they talk?
Yes, they're
My boy, I
Less
don't know
than
how to
bright.
make this easier.
Imagine
They were
rat
less
giving
men.
legs. It ain't right.
I will mask into one of the ones that I killed and while freeing Zavik.
You're gonna give yourself like PTSD.
Yeah, these fucking claws
And
are
then I'll
coming
mask
right back
back.
on. What is
I
the,
don't-
They're related to those that held you, Zavik. If so, do you think it worth trying to pretend to be one of them? Or perhaps one of their leaders?
I'm trying to find a picture of Granui again. There it is. He like shifts into like one of these.
Ugh. Gross.
Yes. Well,
Rat men.
any problem with me opening the doors?
Creepy.
Horrible.
They don't look little.
They're like 4 feet. Depending on the size of them, like their breed, I guess.
With no one stopping me, I will pull open the doors or push open the doors. I don't know which one.
How do you
Whichever
go
one it's
about
supposed
doing
to
it?
be. I will put my hands on the doors and just on the double doors, put my hand on the center of them, and just try and push them open to walk through.
Well, the doors are like, is there any other like markings? If I don't know that language, but I could decipher anything. Or is there any kind of
You don't
markings?
know language. You've spent enough time to recognize it on sight, but the looks of it, it's drawn with this luminescent green ichor. Maybe like the fluid or blood of some creature or some arcane potion. I'm not sure. But as soon as Ramirez places his hand on the door, the marking just like turns to like mist, puffs off, and you hear movement from beyond the door. Skittish. And then like this squeaking language with repeating words, some of them in common too. Quick, kill.
I think this is not one of the Guardians.
The voice sounds from beyond the doors, maybe 15 feet past them.
I'll fucking kill these fuckheads.
You hear more skittering beyond, and then like the shattering of something, and then the sound of like flames going up, and you begin to smell this awful smell. It's like awful rot in the air, and from beneath the doors, there's like a foul green smoke coming out, and from top of the doors, sort of coming out and sinking, and you begin like itching as it just closer and stepping back a little bit, but those of you who stood right by the door, not take damage, but you can feel like your skin like starting to burn up, irritated by this. Do you stick by the door, or what do you do?
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
fucking go in.
Or wait, you said it's gonna
Yeah.
burn my skin? Like it's already
Well,
like
shoot-
a heat, or it's like a chemical?
it's a chemical burn.
Oh,
Let me get inside. I'll see what is inside,
Okay.
and if I can.
We all agree we're not taking any alternative approach than head on. Yes.
Or-
Throw
Yeah.
open the doors. We got them Skitter boys.
And they're animated.
Yeah. All
I
right
have
then.
I have these saved too.
Yeah, all right. They're neat.
Ooh.
I
Those are
own-
some cool
I had to
animations.
filter through like the safe for work ones, but they're neat. All right. As you pry open the doors, you agree to the side of Skavemen have overtaken, barricaded, and palisaded a section of the temple. This vile smoke fills the entire chamber. I guess we're gonna call a session here because we're not gonna start combat right away.
Okay.
You guys can strategize around this. And we'll end the session on you guys stepping into what sounds like the sound of Skaven chanting as they're performing some sort of a ritual in this section of the temple. More details next session. But good shit.
No. I no longer have Crusader's Mantle. That is shit.
Alright, I should probably do.
That was such a nice spell. Just an
Yeah.
extra D4 every time we hit.
Yeah. What's all
Like
radiant
in a dragon
damage,
fight in
too?
the previous fight, it was like 22 D4 by the end of the fight or some shit like that.
Savik, I'm sad. Okay, you disappoint me.
Nope. You stole them.
Very disappointed.
You stole them from me.
You stole them. Ach ja.
It was for your good.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be good when we need them.
You will prove-
You
You can prove Volenta wrong. Okay, this is your chance.
Yeah.
Squeaks and thrills can be heard beyond the barricade, and there's strong musk. Musk. Is it true that Skaven have like a way of like communicating with their smell? Like they can smell fear, they can smell battle musk?
I don't know their actual lore or anatomy very well.
Poxy ass rats. Alright.
They're not were. So I'm asking.
They're not what?
Are they were rats, or a different race?
How can I answer that from where you're standing? They look like were rats.
Okay, no. Like, I wanna know, like, if they're cursed. Like, if they bite me, do I become one of them?
It looks like it.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Good stuff, guys. Fun session. Less shopping next time, thank you. Fuck.
Yep.
Yep. But it is what it is. We will figure this shit out next session. I think Ember Temple with your guys' pace is going to be several sessions long, but I hope it's going to be fun for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust down some doors and slap some Dark Lord ass.
Wonder
Mhm.
if Dragon Daddy is gonna get in the temple too.
Oh!
Yeah,
we,
what if
we,
the dragon
we,
just
we
lands in the
deliberately draw the dragon to the temple just to cause more problems.
Mhm.
And then we'll just summon Strahd here too. It'll be fine.
Yeah, everyone. Big final battle in this spot.
Strahd summons you.
No, I summon him.
You got me. I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Well, I gossip good.
Just jamming escaping music. Here we are, back again. Hoo boy. Round 2. Any questions from me? Any feedback? Anybody wants to share anything before we part ways?
Nope.
Not
It was a great
sure.
session. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
it was good. I miss it. I need
I was so upset about those wolves dying, but they
Why are
were
you upset
innocent.
about wolves dying?
Nah.
They were being controlled.
No,
No,
but they weren't.
I mean, no.
those wolves are like pretty smart. They're pretty mean wolf.
Where's your sauce, Lorian? Where's the sauce?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Okay.
Yeah. Checkmate.
Maybe not.
Checkmate.
But
Give me
you
10 turns in a row in chess.
You should be sad. It's about our poor mammoth. He got
Okay,
brought to pieces.
Note to self.
Yep.
3 days have passed.
Oh
Nothing.
my god, my charm disappeared. I should have hold it.
Which
This-
charm?
Of the dragon, charm of the treasure. 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like saving it for this, but no matter.
You used your charm. Oh yeah, because you used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was not 5 days? Let's see.
Pretty sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Coolio.
So 60 platinums is 500 gold, right? Or 600 gold, sorry. Just
600.
checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times 10.
640.
Last time I did the Ember Temple, we had a warlock who had Devil's Sight and was the most anticlimactic shit. Because he was like, I entered the temple. I see that fuck over there. Across the fucking hallway. And I was like, yeah.
Magical darkness. Okay.
It's just Verkus Valakovich. It's just chilling here the entire time.
Yep.
Yeah. Give me your magic items, bitches. I'm the king. Signed Neferon.
But it was good to know, like, if we attack him, we were gonna be attacked by guardians at least.
Yup.
Yeah.
Nick, what's your opinion about Skaven, like in character? I know out character. Out character, you can talk about him for hours.
In character, they're just like little fucking, like sneezing little weasel, like fucking rats. They're just like they have no, like backbone. They're just like little tiny
Yeah.
vermin.
Yeah.
They're just like a lesser creature.
6 character sheets for 6 types. I went ham to give you a second chance at Valenta's minions.
I'm gonna crush them again.
You'll crush them. Stick them.
Boil
these
them,
are-
mash them, stick them in a stew.
Yeah, for
I was just thinking, like, okay, weird, creepy rat people, whatever.
nothing is ever whatever. Like, I don't do empty stuff, Laura, and get it out of your system. Like, I don't just write shit for the lols. Everything is relevant. Even the furnace is
figured it was
irrelevant. Hmm?
I figured it was relevant in the sense that, like, there's probably a reason that they're there. But, like, from Zico's perspective, he's like, okay, weird, creepy rat people, whatever. I don't...
Don't worry, I have my fair share of stuff stored for you as well.
Oh, no. Wait.
Yes.
Stop. Stop.
Yes. There's a familiar fragrance in the temple lingering in the air. A
I don't like
fragrance
that.
from like 12 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just leave the temple now. Do we really need
You
to
spent
figure
like
out?
a week traveling here. I don't like it. Let's go back. Them rats
Do
ain't
we
right.
really need whatever's in here?
Casimir really
That
needs
big
whatever
movie?
is in here. I asked you guys this for like weeks coming here. It's like, what are you in the temple for? To avoid this situation you're brewing up right now. The whole like, why am I here?
Well, the answer is quite simple. This is where Strahd got his power. We want to find where he got his power and break it so he doesn't.
Yeah,
get it.
I
He loses that power. And
I trust that they know what they're doing. They have more they have more insight and context than I do. So I just never argued against it.
So I ask questions. the way you have answers. Because then you can help the party seek out the thing the party's seeking. And you can be part of the party's mission instead of just like a witness, you know? Because what is the party looking for? I think Ivan is the closest person here who has an idea in mind of what they're looking for. And that's great. It needs to be synchronized across the entire party. I have an idea what Javik is looking for. But that's like up to Nick to decide, really. If he's I sacrifice myself and buy all the power I can to defeat Strahd and let everybody else escape. It doesn't matter how far I go, sort of how far I fall. So I know what Nick is going for. I know that Ivan might go for, because he asked me this before. He was like, "Is there a way to like separate Strahd from his powers?" And I was like, "There's only one place we're gonna find that out. Well, two places, but you guys don't go to Castle Ravenloft, so one place." Yep. And I mean, like, Ramirez is talking.
It's probably
alive
worth
only because of the Ember Temple. So,
I mean, if there's a chance to separate Strahd from his powers, then it's worth looking into.
Yes, Strahd got his powers by making me deal with a being in here called a vampire. I think our plan is to kind of find this thing and break it. We seem to be very good at breaking things. I don't have a clue how we're going to break it yet, but that's a problem for future us.
Do I still have my Morning Star? I do not. Oh yeah, I traded. No, wait, I didn't trade it. I traded my longsword. I still have my Morning Star. We can smash.
last time you say he can smash it.
So bad.
Ivan.
What?
Ivan is like, what was it said? You said something like, why didn't they destroy the things in the temple yet? I'm like, I never said that nobody could destroy them. People who tried failed. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like, if we smash it,
Fine.
we're gonna get into battle with something.
Fine.
Or
This is what remove curse is for. We cast remove curse on it, thereby removing the curse and solving this whole
What do you think
problem.
of the chances that it has the same sunlight weaknesses as Strahd does?
Yeah.
I mean,
See, you're thinking good. You're thinking the right.
We
plan
microwave the Ember Temple.
we
Yes.
can always
Microwave.
do magic circle to the thingy that is in there, and if we can smash it and make it free and fix it on place with magic circle and kill it, sure.
If it's from another plane of existence, wait, I think banishment only works on creatures.
Banishment? No.
You can banish yourself.
Yeah.
Can we just banish someone carrying it and they're gone? Oh wait, no. You can banish someone carrying it. They're only gone for a minute, but they can throw the item away and then they come back with that.
Well,
1 hour.
depends upon how banishment works here. Other spells have been weird. We'll find out.
Yeah, banishment doesn't work here.
We don't.
Are you sure
We
about
haven't
that?
tried it.
Does Casimir have banishment?
I don't have a check his spell list. No, he doesn't have banishment. Pretty sure only clerics get that,
Man.
right?
No.
No.
Like
Sorcerers-
everyone gets banished.
Oh yeah, barbarians get banishment. I forget. Right? Fucking. I don't think he has banishment.
I feel like every time I check this guy's spell list, he only has the most useless spells. Like, yeah, he has greater invisibility, ice storm, and polymorph.
What do you want me to give you, like, the solution to all your problems in an NPC? I don't understand. What are you complaining about here? He's an NPC. He's an escort quest to save an entire race of people. That's not enough. He needs to have banishment. What? Just power kill Strahd.
I want a wizard. I want a wizard whose spells are useful. I can't remember. It's been so many times. I'm like, does Casimir have this spell? And I look, it's like, no.
I'm not playing damn NPCs who are useful, and the only people who are like that, you guys abandoned in fucking the winery. So
I miss our druid.
where
Where did our druid friend go? She was great.
Oh no! Like
I don't even remember.
You left Esmeralda behind. Like the only good wizard is behind. So
Esmeralda was
wizard,
not
not
a
a druid?
wizard.
I guess she
I don't
wasn't.
know.
Ez was a sword fighter person, mostly, kind of. She had spellcasting.
I guess you would know.
What was our druid friend's name? I miss her.
Calder.
Calder.
The least you could do is
Calder.
remember her name. Do you guys want me
I only
to
I
change
only
any?
had 2 sessions with her.
I have 3 days to pretty much change Casimir spells around. I chose whatever I thought was going to be appropriate for temple, but honestly, if you guys want to, you might be convinced to change the spells around.
Show us what he has prepared.
Okay. Oh, where is it? Oh, and I might actually... No, he doesn't have the money for that. Never mind. I was going to be like, he can learn some spells from his sister's tome, but no. No time. Where is the Curse Strahd chat? There it is. I have to come up with how much suffering Reida does so far as in 3 days.
None.
You know,
Why does he have Arcane Lock prepared? What does he plan to do with this?
you guys
Arcane
Lock?
barricaded
Okay.
yourself with Arcane Lock. I don't know what you're...
Yes.
Arcane Lock
Good.
was useful. That
Yeah, it was
saved
actually
us.
really good.
Is it?
It did save us.
That did.
Yeah.
That saved us. That was
Well,
really good stuff.
kind of.
Well, yeah, and until someone cast a spell that said, "Hey, Strahd, come to us."
I was asking what was his plan.
Hey, what are you doing,
I was
Strahd?
trying to-
Someone
You
invited
want to see?
Strahd.
Come see us later? What now? All right.
It was going
You just
fine
closed
until
the window.
Yes, hello, Strahd. We're at your brother's tomb. Come hang out. You fuck.
Yeah, I'm looting all your shit. See
Yeah.
you later.
Is your brother like a medium or a large? Because
Do you have another brother with another armor? Yeah.
not in Barovia. Strum von Savage.
Okay, I have to jump off. I have to get ready for work tomorrow morning. I'm on a different job.
yeah, I got it.
Good
as
night.
well.
No, you
Right.
get that.
But yeah, Arcane
What?
Lock. What's the other one? The 2 open locks? I forgot.
Knock.
Knock. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good.
Just
That's
just unlock doors.
smashing. Use the Warhammer.
Yeah.
Well, I brought the Tide of the Saint of Markovia. I think I'm gonna hit something just for the funsies.
I have another attunement slot now that I gave up the short sword.
Ooh.
You want the Thomas Strahd? No, I'm joking.
No.
This sword was
you want
with me for like a decade. It was my best friend. I finally got reunited with it. You can have it. No recourse. Just here you go.
I
Here's
feel like the sword is doing the sacrifice to where we're doing.
the worst part. It's a sanctioned weapon, so it has feelings. So he fucking gave it away, and all you can feel is sad. Oh my god, it's funny though.
I didn't have anything else to give away. Well, I had
guess
the I did have the Aurum and Argentum blades.
Right.
But I was thinking that some people wouldn't have magic items that they would be able to give
Willing
away. And I
depart.
was like, let me save this just in case someone else needs it.
Imagine how profitable this creature is every time that somebody comes to the temple. It's asking it. If you guys leave and then come back, it's gonna ask you by the way again. Just
Okay,
you know,
good to know.
it's like the darkest dungeon. There's a price to enter every time, be it your soul or otherwise.
I mean, I think we have like enough secrets to tell. Like we have like the fangs, like what happened to the fangs and how they are happy places again. That the windmill is not there anymore, so we cannot do that.
I think you misunderstood. I'm not looking for like gossip and information. I'm looking for secrets.
Yeah, I get that part.
The
but
Fanes, it's not well-known knowledge, but it's like, is it like A secret one can use?
Okay, I get what you mean.
Right.
Well, Strahd used it pretty well. Okay, I'm just gonna say that.
Fucking last time my players were like, without hesitation, without like stuttering or anything, the first thing that they gave the guy is like, oh yeah, we know where Von Ruchten is.
Wow, they
I'm
are
like,
good
oh,
guys.
alright. Fair enough. This guy whose life depends on his disguise, that's fine.
We can solve the Raven people. The order of the I forgot their name. The Markovich.
Mm.
Markovich. Yeah.
Is Casimir? He's not an actual character in the. He's not like an actual NPC in
He's
the,
an actual NPC.
the book, right? He is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
that's cool. I was just curious.
Why? Are you looking up his stat block?
No, I was wondering if you rolled for his spells randomly.
No.
But then you said he's an actual NPC, so I guess they gave you his spell.
He's so actual, he has 2 pieces of art to represent him. Past Casimir and current Casimir.
I didn't know that he didn't have ears.
Yeah.
Like when you.
Yeah, he used to be handsome.
You guys saw him get his ears cut
H
off.
has not done him. H has not done him well.
I mean, he lost entire people and got fucking wounded by Rohadin. He is like an evil version of you, with a better backstory. Just kidding. But jokes aside, you saw him get his ears cut off. I made it like a vision in the elf grotto, not grotto, but you know, the forest clearing, whatever the fuck.
There. What? No.
You saw him fight
Rahadin?
Rohadin, like in a memory. Or whatever, it was a while ago.
I remember that battle, but I didn't recall the part of the ears.
That's fine. Yeah, he has his ears cut off. Somebody actually, I just fucking remember, that's so funny. Somebody made him a eunuch in their campaign. Like Rohan cut off his balls and was like, why? It was funny.
I think I told you the
for
other
no
day,
reason.
like Rahadin, like if they still can have kids with people.
They don't want
So
to, they're racist.
Okay, they're racist. Okay.
Yeah.
If not, Rahadin was like, okay, I'm a doctor for this day. Everyone come, sip.
What?
Like he was like.
Oh, I'm a doctor for day
doing
snip snip.
vasectomies.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing vasectomies.
No,
Well,
I
they
mean, like, but it must. It's no. They're just don't breed with others. They don't think of this is original art in the module. I just don't like it because it's weird. Also, he has ears in it.
Can we Alright, good night, guys.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for